So birds are dying, and the killer bees are still persisting. How does that work?
Well, the birds can't breathe.
Okay, but do we know that the birds are not just breathing in the killer bees instead of air?
Birds aren't real, so it doesn't really matter.
No fucking way. Oh my god, it's so true. That's what the Cadillac converters are for. Oh, all birds are manufactured by a Cadillac in Detroit. Oh, it's all coming together.
That's the real conspiracy.
Relax and rewind. The nice guy's up next.
Birds are not real.
Weapons on the floor.
This is not you. You're not a murderer. She killed 3 people. I'm saying deep down. I think I'm invincible. I don't think I can die. Let me.
It's not the smart idea. What? March!
We're the world's worst detectives.
Got a cool head, though. I made your head small because I know you're sensitive
That's
about
terrible.
how big it is.
Yeah.
Rated R. In theaters May 20th.
All right, so we're back. Welcome back to Relax and Rewind. Nice guys. Graham, this was your pick.
Guess who's back?
So
Yeah, Graham's
back
back.
again.
Graham is back
I am
for
back
episode 3.
for a thrice.
All
Get
right.
some rice.
But you chose the nice guys.
did.
So
Why
I
did,
wanted to.
Hey, why did you do that?
Oh, because you guys
You're
wouldn't
taking
you guys
control.
wouldn't watch Sex in the City too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was the backup.
this is the back.
This is
option
this
two.
is the backup. This was in
Well,
your back pocket.
It was the backup, and then I realized that Tropic Thunder 15 years come out. I was like, oh, what if we do that? And I was like, oh, I haven't seen Fast 1, so what if we do that?
you
as
just
a
have like a
retrospective?
bunch of them like
I got
in your back
ADHD.
pocket.
What do you want? The second I say something, I think of 20 other things that could be better. Indecisive.
Nice guys is good though.
Nice guys
It
is really
is.
fun.
Very good pick.
It's a
It
very
is
good pick.
Such a great movie. It's on Netflix if you want to watch it.
Yeah, why are you
which-
listening to this if you're not like if
Yeah,
you haven't
if you
seen the
haven't
movie
watched
yet?
it,
But
You've seen it on Twitter. You've seen enough because Ryan Gosling is back in the memosphere. You've seen just
Really?
images
He
of
is?
Ryan Gosling from that
Yeah.
movie. It's
So-
a classic. Sorry, I
Does-
left you it open. I didn't mean to read that shit. That's an image of him from
Does-
the Nice Guy.
Really? Okay. Does Ryan Gosling have any like he is literally me moments in this?
Every single time he screams like a little girl.
there is a lot of times in this movie where
Ryan Gosling can fucking scream like the best of them, man.
he really does. I think we're gonna get into that, but I wanted to ask you first, why did you choose this movie?
Well, like I
like-
said before, you guys wouldn't watch Sex in the City too, and
So it became the default.
yeah. This movie always has stuck with me. I remember in 2016, I wasn't working at MJR, but I might have applied at some point. But I remember seeing this trailer, and it always just stuck with me. I remember seeing the posters of it's got Ryan Gosling with a shotgun over his shoulder and Russell Crowe, and it always stuck out to me, and I was like, oh, what's it about? MJR used it for its intro, where it's Ryan Gosling chasing the reel of film. So it's just always kind
Does
of
it?
been there.
I don't remember that.
At some
I didn't
point.
know that.
It was it was a Fandango ad.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because it's like get your movie tickets. It's Ryan
Yeah.
Gosling. Like I
We
gotta
just-
get the movie.
I think we just doxed ourselves a little bit.
Graham.
Like who listens to this that we don't personally know?
That is true. That is true. That is very, very true. But hey, people might start listening. Michigan theater that we work
Used
at.
to be. Mr. Six has the iron grip of us now.
Just true. That's in a whole other
What?
sphere.
I don't even.
That's in a whole other sphere of like.
We're in too deep. We gotta
Yeah,
pull
we are.
ourselves out.
Yeah, we gotta get out of there. But it stuck
yeah.
with you.
It
It's-
stuck with me, and then it's on Netflix, and I'm like, oh, I haven't seen this because at 2016, it was R, and you couldn't sneak into. At that point, they had just changed the theater rules, so you couldn't easily sneak into it because it had just gotten its update, and you had to like register your seat. So it came out on Netflix, and I saw it, and I'm like, God, this movie is fucking funny.
It really
It
is. It's a
really
really
is.
funny movie.
And while rewatching it today, I also realized this movie's really fucked up as well. Like,
yeah.
Ryan Gosling just is a shit human being. Like, he scams an old, like when that scene when the old woman is just begging him, like persistent about her daughter, the porno actress Misty Mountains, being alive. it just like made me uncomfortable and sad because that actor does such a great job.
You know what else I realized watching the movie is like if he just listened to the old lady more, like, hey, show
It
us
literally would
exactly.
have just been
They would have solved the whole thing much quicker.
That would also take Ryan Gosling's character to be a good person, or really anyone in this movie to be a good person.
Yeah.
Well,
Everyone
hey,
in this
but
movie just
what do
fucking
you
sucks.
mean?
They really
What
do.
What do you mean? They're the nice guys.
Well,
I got some fun facts about that.
But
later.
I do want to put this question out very first to you two though. Is this the last great like buddy cop movie? Like, cause
Probably like most
probably
recent.
based on its I mean, I don't know if there's been any good ones. When was
like
the
cause
Owen Wilson Starsky and Hutch remake?
that was like 05.
They
feels
tried to
like
do that
Yeah.
one where they were like ghosts. Remember? Like
Which one was that?
RIPPD?
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
R.I.P.D..
That was Jeff Bridges and Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, yeah.
yeah, different actors,
But like
buddy
Still same
cop.
the
Ryan.
reason
Buddy
why is
cop
because
thing.
like so we have like the other guys.
Oh, the other
in
I
in
like the other
2010
guys.
we have like Men in Black in 97.
Oh,
But
God,
like
Men in Black 3.
but like the Nice Guys is like the only like most recent, because like in 2017 they tried to do Chips, which just doesn't work. And then like there is just some there isn't really like since like 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street, like we had those buddy cop movies.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
And then
My
like
name is Jeff.
you know, like Lethal Weapon, 48 Hours, all those like came out in the 80s. And then, you know, so I just wanted
Did
to
you
like
mention Starsky and Hutch?
Starsky and Hutch. They're like, so Starsky and Hutch is like a TV show
that's
movie.
a remake of a TV show.
Yeah, but it's
like-
they're cops.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but
Owen
that's
Wilson,
that's in 04. Sorry, that's it. That was came out in 04.
Yes.
So like
but it's a good.
I
Christ,
would-
Who's
I like
the other
that one.
dude that's always with Owen Wilson?
Ben Stiller.
Yeah, Ben Stiller.
That's
Owen
that's
Wilson.
Stars
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Starsky and Hutch. But like, is this the last like good buddy cop movie? Do you see? Because like
I think it might just
definitely-
be the last buddy cop movie that they made, because
I definitely can't think of one.
we'll get into this, but I'll dip into the fun notes. But I've got a little question for you guys.
okay,
All right, this movie was on a $50 million budget. It made $62.8 million in the box office. It came in 2016. It came 79th in the box office rating. Can
So,
you guess what movies came above it? It's 2016. It came 79th.
2016
So think of
Jurassic World.
Jurassic World.
Easily.
Well, Jurassic World was that 2016?
the top movie of 2016 was Finding Dory.
No, we looked this up earlier.
Yeah, no, it was Finding Dory.
No, it
the
was
highest
Rogue
grossing-
One.
It was Finding Dory.
Was it? Not. Hold on.
It was Finding Dory.
2016 movies?
Hmm.
Yeah, 2016. But just think about what movies came out in
2016
2016.
feels like so long ago and really
was.
recent
It was.
at the same
It-
time.
yeah.
I still maintain that
weird.
Uncharted came out in 2018 because it feels like it did.
No, Star Wars Rogue One is the highest grossing.
All right, well then Watch Mojo lied to me. But anyway, here are movies that came ahead of it: Assassin's Creed. Mike
Well-
and Dave Need Wedding Dates.
Wait, those made more money than
These
this?
all made more money than The Nice Guys.
Jesus.
Miracles from Heaven, Warcraft. All of those films made more money than The Nice Guys. This movie
Damn.
fucking bombed.
It really did.
so hard.
I can understand why Assassin's Creed and Warcraft did better just because they're both based on things people.
Mike and
Yeah.
Dave
You know,
Need Wedding
games.
Dates is pretty funny too.
But like that is so that is like a weird that is really weird though. Well, I actually wanted to also bring up a
Maybe we're the only three people who like this movie.
no,
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 it-
no,
critically,
no.
people
It
love
loves
this
this movie.
movie.
Yeah. Let me pull up the I'm gonna pull up the
It's got like a 80 plus in Rotten Tomatoes.
it has I'm gonna pull up
Why
all
did
the
no
like
one see it?
because
because-
Neighbors 2 released at the exact same time, so it was competing.
that movie's so
Neighbors?
bad. That
Two?
movie's really bad
It was,
actually.
it was competing for the same kind of. It's also an R-rated movie, so those aren't
Yeah,
gonna make a lot
so
of money
the-
anyway.
So the movies that this came out with, I don't know if you have this written down, but
I
these
do
are
not,
the
but I know Neighbors 2 came out.
these
the
are
same
the
week.
two movies that released the same weekend as The Nice Guys.
Civil War 2. I'm pretty sure.
No, Angry Birds the movie.
Oh my god!
And
yeah, it's Angry
Neighbors
Birds.
2.
Yeah.
The week before it, it was a movie called Money Monster that is directed by Jodie Foster. 2 weeks before it is Civil War. And then the week after it is X-Men Apocalypse and Alice Through the Looking Glass.
Well, X-Men Apocalypse didn't even do well, right?
It
Probably had a good first week considering First Class and the one before that.
Yeah, it's
was
so
really good.
Apocalypse made $543.9 million.
Yeah, this movie
So
made
it made
$62.8 million.
Yeah, it did not make so like it's kind of in this really weird realm of like here's some because it
just came out at the wrong time.
Well, and that's what I
Yeah.
was gonna get to is was this movie fucked over by the movie Central Intelligence? Because
Yeah. Oh my God. I
Hold
saw
on.
Central Intelligence.
Hold on.
Never
Because-
heard of it.
Central Intelligence was actually supposed to release that weekend. The Neighbors 2 Angry Birds was supposed to Central Intelligence Central Intelligence was supposed to release that weekend.
What
a
is that?
That's a Kevin Hart, Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
It's
buddy cop
actually
movie.
it is it is
Oh.
funny. It's not
The
bad.
one funny moment
But-
I remember from that is when Kevin Hart's getting interrogated, and they're like, "The Rock story is a lie. We have the photo of his ear," and he goes like, "Oh, this is just Pornhub." That's the only moment that I find
Yeah.
funny. That some dude hands him a
But-
laptop and it's got porn on it.
But so this took place of Central Intelligence. The original date that The Nice Guys was supposed to release it as was June 17th. Like kind of right at the beginning of like summer movie season.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what it was. Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe it didn't. I didn't look. Central Intelligence released the same weekend as Finding Dory. So, actually, maybe hold on. Maybe they were smart. But like, still, I think like this is like a really good summer movie. Like this, I feel like if it was released maybe a month or maybe 2 months later, it would have kind of just like nicely sat in this like, kind of like how we're seeing with movies like the Jennifer Lawrence one that we covered.
No Hard Feelings.
No Hard Feelings. Like where it kind of
Is that the one where she gets she's naked on the beach?
yes, that's
Ah.
the,
Probably
yeah.
that's probably all.
Yeah, that's
it'll
all-
be
that's what you know
remembered
of
Yeah,
for,
yeah.
Sadly.
So like, but like that's kind of having a nice kind of like very like steady performance. You know, this movie's doing well. It's kind of steady at the box office. I think The Nice Guys could have done that, especially with like, you know, Finding Dory coming out the same weekend. It's like, oh, here's definitely the kids movie, but here is your like
R-rated.
R-rated comedy that comes out and kind of just sits
Oh,
in.
Didn't we talk about R-rated comedies as one of our things? It's like,
Yeah.
this is one of the most recent R-rated comedies that was actually really good. in my opinion.
Yeah. But like it would have had this nice like kind of like
Over the
shelf
last
life.
8 years.
well
That's a
like
long
I'm
time
just
when you
saying
s-
as it when it came out because
you-
like
when you say 2016, it's like, oh yeah, that was 5 years ago. No,
No.
it was 8 years
it was
ago.
8 years ago. But like
God, this movie's almost a decade old.
yeah.
Ugh.
But like I was just thinking I'm like do you think it got fucked over by Central Intelligence cuz it should have been this like nice kind of summer movie.
I think
No.
it got fucked over by the fact it wasn't released now when Ryan Gosling is back in the peak of his.
He's definitely way more popular now than he was before. I
Yeah.
think.
Yes.
I think before he was just known as like
The dude from Drive.
the guy who doesn't emote a lot in
Yeah.
movies.
Well, that actually brings this kind of like nicely slides into the other thing that I was going to
Nicely,
say.
guys.
The nice guy.
Whoa.
Whoa, okay.
Oh.
But like, so another like little point that I had here that I wanted to ask you guys is, is this because this kind of starts like a great streak for Ryan Gosling, because here is his starting with, The Nice Guys. Here is his like basically his filmography since The Nice Guys. So before it, I should say, you have like The Place Beyond the Pines, Gangster Squad, Only God Forgives, and The Big Short. Like these are some pretty
Isn't The Big Short?
yeah.
I did not know that.
So like those are like leading up to it, and of course Drive.
It-
So
in like 3 of those movies, he is like very quiet, doesn't talk much, is like I mean, he's doing a good acting job, in my opinion, in all three of those movies, but he's not, like, expressive at all.
Exactly.
He's a chameleon actor if he
Yeah.
wasn't so famous.
He got typecast for a while there, is what it seems like.
Yeah. So.
And then
well,
he's like,
think
I
it
need
starts.
a new agent, and then his new agent got him in, like, La La Land
Well,
or
like, oh, hold
something.
on. Like, I feel like he got a new agent after Only God Forgives because that kind of, like, I'm pretty sure that bombed. And then 2 years later, he comes in with The Big Short. And this is where it kind of starts with. And then he gets The Nice Guys the next year. But the same year, 2016, here's his little, like, run.
It's La La Land.
2016 La La Land. 2017 Song by Song, or Song to Song, which is like
No.
a art film that is directed by there's an argument that says like the director of that, Terrence Malick, could be one of the greatest directors of all time. So he's working with like that.
Okay.
And then 2017, Blade Runner 2049, 2018, First Man. So like The Nice Guys almost starts this nice little run that he has where it's like La La Land, Blade Runner, and First Man.
He got out of that.
And then he does Barbie recently.
He got out of that run of like playing very limited, not emoting acting roles, and then they put him back in Blade Runner.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
God, it's so weird. Like, it just maintains Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. Everyone in this movie just fucking crushes it. But Ryan Gosling is such a great goofball, just fucking loser in this movie.
Yeah.
And it kind of feels like they took this character, and for Barbie, it's like, what if we do this but PG-13, but he's also more dumb? That's
Yeah.
what basically
Pretty much, yeah.
That's what basically Ken is. It's
This was his
character, but a bit more
This
dumb.
was his audition for Barbie, if
And
you
not
think
nearly
about
as
it. Look
drunk.
at that.
Well, no, Ken drinks a lot of brewski beers.
He just, yeah, brewski beers, you know.
Brewski
Like,
beer me, Barbie.
Yeah. So I like, and this also brings up another.
The nice guys walked so Barbie could run with Ryan Gosling.
What if Russell Crowe showed up as a Ken?
Oh my God, that'd be
Like,
great.
he's
John
just-
Cena move over. It's just a fat Russell Crowe.
I don't know if he's really he doesn't have that Ken bod.
It
Eh,
could be fat Russell
it-
Crowe.
Yeah, it could be like, what if they like had one of the Kens like let himself like.
Let themselves
like
loose.
just let themselves go. So he just like it's completely.
I mean, there's old Ken from
that's-
Sugar Daddy Ken.
Oh yeah, that is true.
we're
Like,
doing too much Barbie talk. Let's
That,
get back
that's
to
like
Nice
a
Guys.
plot point they didn't use too well, but yeah.
but so, and bringing up Crow, is this the last great Crow performance? Because
I have a theory. You want to hear it? So
okay,
Russell Crowe around this time, they're like making big bucks in good movies, and then at some point he's like, you know what, I don't like trying this hard, and then he kind of sold out, and then did a bunch of like random movies, like The Pope's Exorcist,
yeah,
that
well,
no one cares about.
but
The
like,
Catholic Church was very angry about the representation
Well, they
of the
they
Pope's
cared,
exorcist.
but everyone but the Catholic Church cared, or I mean, the Catholic Church was the only one who cared.
I mean, that's pretty big get.
Yeah.
If you get the
Yeah,
Catholic Church.
big
yeah,
deal.
the Catholic Church might be.
They get offended by everything.
But like, but I looking at his run since The Nice Guys, it's like he was in The Mummy.
Okay,
As,
then
as
yeah, he
Henry
was Dr.
Jekyll.
Jekyll,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's
That was
in The
probably
Mummy.
a huge financial success for him personally.
No, that movie flopped. The
but
Mummy?
he probably got paid a lot.
Oh,
though.
he definitely did.
God,
Hopefully.
The Mummy is just the cold shot. The cold shot Universal took by being like,
But-
"Welcome to the dark universe."
We're
And then-
establishing this entire thing.
Oh, never mind. The Mummy didn't flop.
Yeah, no. I
Or
was
no,
gonna say,
it
made money.
Kind of.
It made
kind
some
of
money.
flat.
It did not make the money they wanted.
It did not
to.
make, yeah. So, but like, comparing that to literally Ryan Gosling's next move, which was La La Land. Russell
Big
Crowe,
step
like,
up for
yeah.
Ryan Gosling.
And so then he's in. Russell Crowe's then uncredited in a Netflix movie called War Machine,
Sure, why not?
and
That's,
then
Red Notice,
and
which
then
I'm actively watching right now.
you're
Why?
watching Red Notice.
I'm actively
Why?
watching Red Notice because it's the greatest movie on earth.
Oh my god.
Don't worry.
Then he's in an art film directed by Joel Edgerton called Boy Erased.
Hang on, I can't let that go. Actively watching, like, are you watching like parts of it because you can't handle it all at once or something?
it's too good. It's too good. I have to space it out.
Yes,
Oh
it's
my
too
God.
good. You can't handle it all at once.
Listen, everyone knows that the only reason Netflix has subscribers is so people can watch Red Notice.
I think
Yes.
it's like I think it's the top streamed Netflix movie.
Everyone's
like,
seen it because they want to know
I
how
still
bad
have not seen
is.
it. I've never seen it. I never will.
I watched it and it was
Okay, hold on.
Not fun.
Netflix top movies. Hold on, I gotta look this up now. Okay,
While we're doing
I'm not
that,
gonna
I'm
do
just
that.
gonna give some general notes that I thought about the film.
Sure.
You will never be happy. What a great fucking, what a just great. The introduction to the characters is great. We get Russell Crowe, who just is doing his job, and then Ryan Gosling is in a bathtub wearing a full suit while he misses
Yeah.
his daughter's birthday.
Yeah.
And then
That
you
was
just see
so
him on his-
weird.
you just see it is written on his hand. You will never be,
Be
happy.
happy,
with
yeah.
a little smiley face.
Wait, so is that like just marker?
I think
I
it
think
is.
so,
So
yeah.
because like okay, so he didn't wash his hands at any point until like the end of the movie.
Shit, yeah, that's gotta
Well,
be what
like-
it is. Ryan Gosling
No,
does
hold
not
on.
wash his hands.
Hold on. This movie only takes place within like 2 days, though.
That's kind of hard to think about, but
Like,
yeah,
Well, because
it does. But
Yeah, it
still,
does.
in that 2 days, he didn't like wash his hand.
I mean,
I think it takes place over
well, because
a
so
day.
No,
no,
it's
it takes place over
it's
like
at
2
least
days.
at least 2 days,
At least 2 days.
2 or 3 days maybe.
Because I would say
think maybe
because
one day.
well,
one or
'cause,
two
like,
days.
No,
an hour into it, we have the party, like the 70s
Yeah,
party
and
scene.
then we go to the
And then
70
it's-
porno party, and then the
Then that leads to the car chase, and then
that
they are
goes
at
into the Department of Justice.
yes, and so then
Yeah, it is
then
2
the-
days. Yeah, 'cause
then the
we go
Department of
next day.
Justice, the Department
Wow,
of
they-
Justice then
they-
sends them out,
they
and that's
solved
night.
that case fast. They're
Or
like
was
the
that
greatest.
night?
They're the world's greatest detectives.
They're the world's
Yeah.
nicest detectives.
They are the nice guys. So,
Yeah.
but it only takes place over like 1 or 2 days, but like that is one of those funny jokes that's like, man, this is kind of dark. And also, I wrote this down just because I wanted to get your guys' opinion. There's a lot of Hitler jokes in this movie.
There
Like,
is.
it's
This movie's really,
surprisingly-
really fucked. If you take it out the comedy, it's really sad. So many people are just brutally murdered
Yeah.
by the government in just
Well,
this. And
even-
like, you
not
have
even the
old
government, they're
lady,
just
it's
kind of, like,
sad.
There's some people that are just like there for a kill.
Yeah,
Like,
just,
because during the shootout in Huey's apartment,
mhm.
Those
like,
are,
the woman get-
hotel employees, right?
yeah, there's like hotel employees that die,
there's
and
the
then there's
tree man that gets shot by the president from Rick and Morty. He
Oh,
just
yeah.
gets shot in the chest and he just falls down. He's
Yeah.
dead. We see Sid Shattuck, which what a great reveal of him just lighting the cigarette.
Do you know?
and
Oh
just
wait,
see
hold
his
on. Do you?
body.
Yeah.
I want to save this. Hold on.
And the gag where they throw the body
Do you,
over. and
yeah,
crash the
Yes,
it's so
body.
yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's such a good gag. Do you, I do have to
He's
ask.
like Russell Crowe's like run.
Do you, yeah. Do you know who plays the body?
No, I do not. Who
It's an
plays the body?
uncredited cameo. It's a cameo.
Sid Shattuck.
Do you know?
I don't know who that was. No.
I figured I didn't look it up, but I figured the guy who Ryan Gosling car steals is supposed to be like Steve McQueen or some kind of cameo.
I thought that was Jeff Goldblum from The Voice for a second, but it wasn't. I don't.
Okay, so the person that plays Sid Shattuck is Robert Downey Jr.
Really?
No fucking
Yeah.
way. That's RDJ.
Yeah, that's RDJ.
He looks so fat though.
So the reason why is because Shane Black,
Yeah, Iron
Who-
Man Director 3.
he directed Iron Man 3,
there we go.
and also he did the movie Kiss Kiss Bang Bang,
Mm-hmm.
starring Robert Downey Jr.
There you go.
and Val Kilmer. So that's an uncredited cameo by RDJ playing
That's
Sid
awesome.
Shattuck.
That's awesome.
Just
Which-
playing the dead body.
Like, you can't tell it's
You can't
him.
because his face is blown up.
Yeah. But it's so funny because like that is one of those that like I think we were talking about it in one of them, but like that is such a like, did you know that guy's RDJ? Like it's such like like Once Upon a Time in
Yeah,
Hollywood, like
yeah.
hey, there he is.
Wait.
Yeah, so-
It's like the Lord of the Rings thing.
Yeah, the Lord of
with
the
Aragorn.
Oh, yeah,
Rings,
yeah, yeah.
It's like
Kicking the helmet.
and blocking the sword. It's like
I will
everyone knows
I will
that.
repeat
Yeah.
that for every example of that. That should be like an award that we do, like the Aragorn
the most like
helmet.
the
kick.
most
What's the
Trivia
what's the,
fact?
Yeah, what's the most
Yeah.
trivia fact that's known about this movie
What?
that everyone just
Just-
mansplains?
Yeah.
could it be like film bro fact?
Yeah,
what's
The,
film
the
bro
most
fact.
film bro
Yeah,
fact.
Yeah.
Film bro fact. That feels like it is.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
But
That
yeah,
70s party is great though.
It
This
is a-
movie earns its R rating with how much people
Oh my
died
God.
swearing.
in like the nudity, it's literally set in the porn world.
It is. There's a lot
So,
of boobs.
Maybe
so
that's why it
Christians
didn't do well.
beware.
Watch
Maybe-
out.
Maybe that's why it didn't do well, guys.
Some of the censored versions, like where you watch it on a plane, they just throw on bikinis and
Yeah.
they cut the scene of Misty Mountains being fully nude.
Oh, so
Yeah.
there is like
There
a
is
censored
there is a
version.
censored
Okay.
version of
for
this,
airplanes and for Delta.
but just imagine like watching this on an airplane.
You're watching the Delta Airlines version.
The nice guys. You're like, I just want to
I watched Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates on a
on a Delta plane.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I was very surprised when that scene with the girl's like, "Hey, I'll give you these tickets if you finger blast me." And it just
What
cuts
the-
away.
That's so funny.
I like a good airplane movie that you're watching on a plane where there's an airplane crash in the movie. That's always great.
It's like Airplane. We now return to your in-flight
I'm
movie.
watching-
It's just
Yeah.
Airplane.
Imagine
Yeah.
watching United like 97 or wait, what the fuck is that? 9/11 movie called
Oh, jeez.
I thought you mean like
You're going into
Flight.
some territory.
no,
there.
United 93.
That's the kind of dark humor that's in The Nice Guys right there.
It
No, that's a-
is. This movie's
that-
really fucked at points, but it also
I-
earns it because of how absolutely funny it is.
I like
Yeah.
I like with all his Hitler jokes, he always is like referencing something that's like just incorrect or he gets it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm just doing my job. So was
And
Hitler.
he's
so
like-
was Hitler.
Yeah, the police go like, "Hey, you
That's
can't
like-
do here. Hey, man, I'm just doing my job." You know who
Yeah,
else was doing their job? Hitler.
So
It's
was
like,
Hitler.
well, I mean, no, he said following orders. It's like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
it-
Hitler
it
made
gave
the
those
orders.
yeah,
I
exactly.
also thought about that.
Like that's the thing though, is like you can tell he is very like he knows stuff, but like he just doesn't know the right like he
the
just,
right order. of
yeah, the
things
right
and
order
stuff.
of things.
Oh,
So
because he's mostly drunk. Like my favorite
Yeah.
part's like, it was slippery because I was in the pool. Why were you in the pool? I had
I-
to question the
the
mermaids.
Dude, oh my god, the best line award is gonna be so hard because like
I've got so many
I
best lines
I
award. Like,
so
your sister's such a slut. Yeah, I know.
yeah, I know. So like
Nobody died. Nobody's been killed in the West
Just gonna-
Burbank Hotel.
we're just gonna give away all the lines right now, but the thing, so like this, I will say before we get it, I think we could probably head to the awards here in a few minutes. But like
Oh shit! Yeah, 30 minutes.
yeah, we're at we're at like 30 minutes. But
Before we do that, I've got some quick notes to rattle off before we go to the awards.
of course, well, we also have we also have
Sean was gonna say something.
I meant
Oh.
after that.
No, you could go on ahead.
Ryan Gosling's daughter does a speed racer when she hides back in the trunk. That's what first thing I thought. I was like, oh, it's a speed racer scene.
I guess.
I fucking love the projectionist character. It's
Oh,
like,
Chet.
yeah,
that's
Chet's
play,
like,
that's another
makes
one.
you think. No, it fucking doesn't make me think, Chet.
Just
Ryan
dumb.
Gosling is just such an ass to everyone in this movie.
But it's one of those
It's so
lovable
good.
assholes.
It's
It's
so
one of those
good.
the
lovable
random
ones.
kid on the bike in it.
Oh my
scene,
god,
too.
he is okay. So me and my dad.
Oh, God,
so
that kid's
me and
such a
my dad
shit.
love this movie, and we love that kid on the bike because he's so funny.
Saw that famous chick.
What famous chick?
Dead one, porn star, Misty something.
You saw Misty Mountains here?
Talked to the producer. No, his name was Sid Hatrack.
Nobody's name is Hat Rack.
Whatever. Tried to get a job. I offered to show my dick, because I got a big dick.
All right.
Oh, that's very nice.
Trying to get a job from porno. I'm gonna show my dick. I got a long penis. It's
No
like,
one wants to see your dick.
No one wants to see your dick.
But like this.
Sid
I don't even-
Hatrack.
Yeah, he calls him Hat Rack.
I don't even know where we were because he brought up the kid on the bike.
I
Oh jeez.
brought up the girl being speed racer.
Oh yeah.
All the other great gags like my friend will stop doing this. Doing what? This.
that is pretty good. Actually, oh no, that's what I was gonna say. That the girl who plays the daughter. Speaking of Holly,
she's amazing.
She is amazing, and she like this is another thing about this movie that the casting just kind of like is perfect.
Oh
Like
yeah.
they
Agreed.
get a lot of people that are just like they get a lot of like older faces. Like of course you got Russell Crowe, you got Keith David, and like Ryan Gosling.
Keith
Even
David is the dude who does President Rick and Morty. Right?
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because I've only heard him do his VA work. I've never seen him act.
yeah.
Well, you saw
Oh,
the thing.
you
so
saw the
you
thing.
Saw him act.
Fuck, Keith David's in that too.
Yeah, he's Childs.
Oh my fucking god. I was wondering, it's like, that's
He's
not
having-
the president from Rick and Morty.
So,
To be fair, he does look quite a bit different
Yeah.
these days.
but
than
like
he
they
used to.
have these like veteran actors. Like I would consider Ryan Gosling a veteran actor at this point
I
because
mean, he's
like
35, right?
he was like,
He doesn't age, by the way.
Yeah,
he
he
looks
really
like the
doesn't.
same age that
He
he
looks
was
like
in this.
better
From
now.
Barbie.
Yeah,
he looks better now than he did on The Nice Guys. But like you have Kim Basinger, you have Russell Crowe, you have Keith David, but then you have like the new faces
Mm-hmm.
that are just kind of like, how are they in this movie? Like, and it's just so interesting to be like, okay, this is people that I think we will see a lot more of, and we did see a lot more of after this movie. So the daughter is, I keep
Fucking amazing. Like, the young
Agari
cast is
Rice
amazing.
is her name. Agari Rice is her name. And so here's after The Nice Guys. She's in a movie called The Beguiled, which is a Sofia Coppola movie, a remake. But that same year as
Is
The
that
Beguiled,
Coppola's daughter?
yes, Francis Ford Coppola's
Mhm,
daughter.
He's too busy
Um,
making wines.
Yeah,
And Utopia,
And
which
y-
is his last thing.
yeah. So Sofia Coppola, The Beguiled, which is a remake of like a 70s film. But then the same year she's in that, she's in Spider-Man: Homecoming as Betty Brant,
yeah.
and she's in
That's where I recognize
yeah,
her from.
she's in all of the she's in Far From Home and No Way Home as Betty Brant. So after that, she's then in a Black Mirror episode.
Which one? I don't.
I keep
I don't
messing
know,
up
probably
the
some
order, but
ones
it's
where it's like, I'm having sex through a
no,
telephone.
it's the
a
one with
nightmare world.
okay.
That's basically
it's-
all Black Mirror.
pretty
is
much, yeah.
Sex
I
through
mean,
a telephone.
kinda.
Well,
but-
it's the one with Miley Cyrus.
Oh, the worst one. Okay.
I've not seen
kind of yeah,
I've
that
but
only
makes
like,
sense.
but still, like,
only done Bandersnatch or Black Mirror.
but still, like, she's in.
Don't watch that one. The Miley.
She's in
Cyrus
Rachel,
episode
Jack,
now.
and Ashley too. That's the title. But like,
Terrible.
even that, she's in like one of the hottest shows. Like Black Mirror at like 2019,
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Black,
That
that was
20s
the peak Black Mirror.
2017 to about 2019, that was like a
Definitely
hot
feels
show
like
to be
it's
on.
post peak popularity.
Oh,
for
very
that.
much so.
I, mean,
I think,
even the
but
creator of Black Mirror is like, what if we do not terrible future?
yeah. But then in 2021, she's in a HBO, or is this I think it's HBO.
Could be Max.
It's it's an HBO show called Mayor of Easttown, which was like really big. And then No Way Home, she's leading a movie in 2022 for Paramount Plus called Honor Society with Kate Mazzarato, who is one of the Stranger Things kids.
She's got to be at least like 23 now, right?
The
The
Agari?
actress. Yeah, Agari Rice.
I think she's 22.
yeah, she seems around our age.
Yeah.
Fuck world.
She's January 1st, 2001.
Fuck world.
She's a year
January.
and 2 days older than me.
You just docked yourself.
So-
Congratulations. Did you like to put out your
No,
social security number too?
Yeah.
Hold on, I've
Wish
got
me
it.
a
I've got his
birthday.
credit card number. It's
3,
420 69
But-
69.
But so her upcoming though is she's going to be the main lead in the Mean Girls musical movie that's coming out.
Ooh,
Cool.
they're making
So-
a musical of Mean Girls?
They've
Like the
already made a
main-
musical
the
of
main
Mean Girls
person.
on Broadway. There's like a Mean Girls Broadway
God,
musical.
that just feels right in the soul.
Yeah. So she's going to be the lead of that. She's going to be playing the Lindsay Lohan character in that.
God,
movie.
that just
So-
God, that feels right. A Mean Girls musical.
It's-
That's one way
Ask
to
my
keep
sisters.
that going.
Supposedly it's good. I haven't heard any of the songs, but supposedly according to my sister, it's good.
That just sounds
So-
right.
So we have the Mean Girls musical. That's her like upcoming. And then we have Margaret Qualley who plays Amelia.
Oh my God, Amelia's fucking great. That line delivery.
You
is
know
like,
what?
The porno. It's only for the commercial aspect.
So,
So
you know,
good.
so this is her, according to her IMDb, this is her second movie ever.
I can see
Margaret Qualley's second movie.
The way her character ends the movie was like annoying to me. It's like, okay,
it. Yeah, she's
but-
off by who I'm just gonna call.
Hey, I need a
off-brand Mark
ride.
Lowe.
Okay, hold on. I'm
the
gonna
guy.
bring
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring him up because he's one of the
I
ones that I like.
swear it was like, did they like digitally de-age Mark
Rob Lowe? No,
Yeah.
no.
It
Rob
looks,
Lowe,
so
he
really?
looks like Rob Lowe.
So
he?
He
that
sounds like Rob Lowe
I
too.
don't know.
so that is Matt Bomer.
Bomer.
Not
So he's
not
most
boner.
not
Bomer.
Bomer. So after he is most well known for being in the Magic Mike movies, and that's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
I
But then
can see it.
after The Nice Guys, he's in the Magnificent Seven remake.
Oh, poor him.
He's then in he's also in like American Horror Story, which
yeah, that did good.
like that's pretty good for that.
He's got a pretty spooky face.
Yeah,
He is creepy.
he's also now like he was in Doom Patrol, the Max series.
Who did he play?
He played Negative Man. So like he's kind of
Fuck, I don't remember who Negative Man was.
He's the one that like wears the like bandages.
Fuck yeah, you're right.
He's like the fighter pilot.
yeah,
So
the
like
gay fighter pilot.
yeah, so
That's a huge
I
part.
haven't
That-
seen
it is
that,
it is
so-
yeah,
that's like
it is,
that's
yeah,
like
it's
a huge
part.
thing. He's like a 50s fighter pilot who has a gay affair.
Yeah. And
like,
then
he's haunted by a spirit.
I can't remember.
I don't
I haven't
remember.
seen
Something
Doom
like
Patrol in a
that.
while,
yeah,
but like
Doom Patrol's fucking great. Watch
but like
Doom Patrol.
he's in Doom Patrol for 40 episodes as a series
Mhm.
regular. And like he just is kind of like after this he just kind of like goes and does his own thing, but like he's doing pretty well for himself. Like he's not known as the Magic Mike guy. He's known as Negative Man, kind of thing. So like it's so weird to see
He's known as
that-
John Boy.
Yeah, he's John
From
Boy.
the Waltons.
So but Margaret Qualley, of course, she is a nepo baby. She is the daughter of Andy McDowell, I think.
Oh, well, that'll do
So
it.
Is she the DOJ woman?
no,
Who?
that's
Amelia.
Kim Basinger.
Oh no, that makes sense.
Oh,
who,
wait.
who are you saying?
Wait, Andy McDowell. Andy McDowell is known for like Groundhog's Day. She's the
Amelia, right?
No.
Amelia? What?
No,
Oh,
no.
wait, hold on, wait. What
Hold on,
actor are we
Who are
talking
you
about?
talking about?
Andy
What
McDowell.
character?
In Groundhog's Day?
In
No,
The
in
Nice
Nice
Guys.
Guys.
She's Andy McDowell's not in The Nice Guys.
The what?
The daughter of whom?
So Margaret Qualley, who plays Amelia,
Okay, so it is Amelia. Is the daughter of
is
Andy
the
McDowell.
daughter of,
Okay.
is the
All right.
daughter of Andy McDowell, the actress.
Jeez.
We were so confused there.
Christ on a bike.
So,
what are
but
we?
like this
We've
is
had-
her second this is her second movie, and then she goes on to have a 22 episode stint on The Leftovers, which was a really critically acclaimed HBO show. Then she's in the Netflix Death Note movie.
Oh, poor her.
Nice.
Then she goes in and kind of is one of the best parts of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood as Pussycat, which is the one that hits on Brad Pitt.
Oh,
I
I
don't
didn't
remember.
recognize her like from those two things, but that makes
I
sense.
do not remember any about that.
So
Is she one of
She's one of the Manson
she's
girls.
good at
Okay,
looking
yeah,
like
yeah,
she's
yeah,
from
yeah.
the 70s.
Yeah,
I
she's
guess.
she's the one that like
she's the one that tells Brad Pitt she cannot meet his old film buddy.
no, she's the one that takes him to Spawn Ranch.
All right.
Yeah, he's the one that Brad Pitt gives her a ride in Once Upon a
Right.
Time.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
was
yeah,
yeah,
She's
yeah.
the one that gives the acid cigarette to
Yeah.
him.
She was
Yes.
hitchhiking, which she also did in this
yeah,
movie,
she's
but
the
then
one,
she
yeah,
died.
she's the one that puts her feet up on the road. Is like, I'll
Yes.
suck you. I'll give you a slobby, and she's like,
Yeah.
you got your ID? Well, you're underage. Which
Yeah. So she's in that, and then she's just been kind of doing like indie movies now.
She should just do PSAs where you're like, hitchhiking is dangerous.
But yeah, she
have
really
safe
should.
sex.
But like she's in one of Netflix's top shows, Made, and then she's like
I
she's
thought you were gonna say Red Notice.
no. She's in
No.
a show Made with her mom, Andy McDowell.
Oh,
But like her upcoming is Poor Things, which is
I
the
don't
new
know that
Emma
one.
Stone,
You
Mark
discussed that
Ruffalo.
one,
Yes,
yeah.
we discussed that one a little bit. But she has that, and then she has the movie Drive Away Dolls, which
Oh, she's
is-
in both of those
yes,
things.
which is
Cool.
Ethan
Tho-
Cohen's.
Those are
new
both
film.
big
Oh, that's the new
projects.
Coen
for her
brothers.
then.
It's not Coen Brothers. It's Ethan.
Coen.
It's just Ethan directing.
is Harrison Ford gonna turn up in that movie Stoned as Hell as he usually does?
No, wait. Do you know about Drive Away Dolls?
I
You
do
know-
not know about Drive Away
Here's the
Dolls.
cast: Matt Damon, Pedro Pascal, Margaret Qualley, Coleman Domingo, Beanie Feldstein, and oh my gosh, I can't find the other one. I think that's it. Yeah, but like it's kind of got a stacked cast.
Interesting. I wonder what it's gonna be about. I wonder if it's gonna be good.
I wonder if it's going to be good too, because I think
I wonder if it's going to be nice.
guys.
Yeah.
There we
I
go.
like
There
how
we go. We
I like
did
how
it.
two
We can end the podcast right
We could
there.
end
I
it
like
right
how
there.
I like how two of my favorite buddy cop movies is called Nice Guys, and then the other one's The Other Guys.
The other guys, yeah.
I'm seeing a pattern. I think what we've determined
the
is that
word
Trevor
guys
is a
is in
massive
there.
sexist. He hates women.
No. Guys in the
Oh my-
title.
You can't do that when I'm taking a sip.
Do we want to get a break on that?
No. That's
If the word guys is in the title, you know it's good.
so you're being sexist.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say that.
Wait, no.
Wha-
What about trans men? Ooh, he could be trans
Whoa!
inclusionary.
All right, I'm not getting into that. But,
Yeah, me either. You're,
but
you're just saying things.
but I will say,
I'm saying that you're an ally.
let's go. We're allies here. But yeah, I'm
Bringing
so,
politics into this movie that's so
That's-
apolitical.
This movie is not
This-
apolitical.
It really
which is.
isn't.
Is it a strength or a weakness? What do you think?
It's a strength.
It's a
'cause the whole
strength.
plot revolves around government conspiracies and
It's funny because it for the the first half of the movie, you hear Emilia's it's the government, and they're like, well, that's stupid, probably not, and it's like,
no,
oh,
it
no,
is,
and then it is,
yeah.
and it's like, oh, okay,
But
it's part of the plot.
I mean that's
speaking of the government, though, that this movie just really underuses Kim Basinger as Amelia's mom.
she kind of just comes in and goes
Yeah,
like,
she's
"Can
in
you save
2
my daughter?"
scenes.
Well, okay, this movie is more about the journey than the destination.
Yeah, but I feel like
Yeah, because it's all about cars.
I feel like
the real nice guys are all the friends we made.
The
along
real
the way.
nice guys
Oh
was
my
the drinks
God.
and friends we made along the way.
because they become
Jeez.
friends, buddy PI cops.
But I will say this: this is one of my this is one of the weaknesses of the film, is that
We didn't even reference the bird and the bees dying thing.
oh yeah,
Which is,
yeah, it's
that's
the
part-
Catalytic converters.
That's part about what the movie within the
They've
movie
seen
is
it.
about. Yeah,
yeah.
but
But I will say this: to me, I feel like there needed to be a more defined villain, and I think that Kim Basinger role is supposed to be the main villain.
Yeah,
it's a mystery
so-
detective
and-
movie. At
so,
the
like,
same time.
But
but I rewatched this because I hadn't seen it in a while. And that was kind of my takeaway too, because I didn't remember
Yeah.
that from previous watches.
But,
Wow, the
she's-
villain's kind of lame.
yeah, she's supposed. I genuinely think she's supposed to be the main villain, but she's only in 2 scenes, and then it almost falls that John Boy is the villain, but he's a stooge.
yeah, he kind of takes over the role of the villain.
But he's
He's the,
supposed to be the henchman.
Yeah.
Well, he's a scary
So-
henchman.
Yeah,
he's
he's
a
the henchman.
named henchman.
She's
If
the boss.
If
But,
the henchman is
she's the head of the
named-
DOJ. You really think she's gonna roll up and go
Well,
"I'm
she
here to
could-
kill my daughter"? Bang,
she,
bang, bang.
She could have. I honestly
That
think she
wasn't
could have been
her
at the. She could have been at the
intent.
L.A. car show. She could have been there.
somewhere.
Why would the head of the
eh.
Justice Department be at the LA
Yeah,
car
exactly.
Well, it's supposed to be oh,
It's
this,
supposed to be like real life, where the government agents have other people do their bidding.
show? Mhm.
Oh,
Sean, jeez.
Okay.
Also, Detroit will never collapse. It will
That
never
li-
fall apart.
That line is so funny. It's
I-
it really
you
is.
can't bring Detroit down. If I'm not there to protect it, someone else will be. Bad news.
No.
Japan will
Yeah.
Japan's fuel
Yep.
efficient cars has a second thing to say.
Pretty much, yeah.
I love Ryan Gosling's line right after that. It's like, yeah, we'll see.
Right, so no voyage. It compares her to Hitler.
But yeah, no, I just
Yeah, the random Hitler jokes are funny. I like Sean's note. There's a lot of Hitler jokes.
there is
Why?
why? Yeah.
Just why? I don't know.
I mean, I have a running gag where I just
Shane Black humor. I
anytime
guess.
something
Yeah.
annoying happens to me, I'll just say you sir are worse than Hitler. So I kind of feel it's just a way to I don't know what to insult you. Fuck you, you're Hitler.
Yeah. It no, but on my second watch, rewatch this, it just it was very much there, and I was like, huh. He references Hitler a lot, so I was
He
just
does.
so
it's
interested
one of the
by it. but
it's one of the
Russell
reoccurring
Crowe's
jokes.
yeah.
Munich's a city in Germany.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh my God, we'll get into the best scene, the elevator scene, fucking rules.
yeah,
but
it's so good.
the Hitler thing is one of the few reoccurring jokes. Fuck, I'm blanking at one of the other ones is anytime someone's sighs and leans their head back, they usually hit their head way too hard. That happens in the beginning, and Amelia does it too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. When she's in
Yeah, it's
the bed,
"Oh,
she goes.
that was just a weird reoccurring joke.
But
Ryan Gosling just kind of being good and then very bad at points is reoccurring. Also, him just
like
kind of
him
being
falling down is so like.
him being a drunkard. The scene in the bathroom stall is just amazing, where he's just constantly
Oh
trying
yeah,
to
no,
point a gun at Russell
yeah,
Crowe.
yeah. We
just like,
we'll get to the
point it,
we'll
point it.
get to the scenes in the best scene definitely, but like, yeah, this I can't understand. There was like just an underuse of Kim Basinger in this.
yeah, I can see it. She kind of
and,
just shows up and
like,
yeah, she really does just do like 3 scenes and
Yeah.
that's it.
Ooh,
so, but
can a
what?
movie like this be made now by a big studio?
It could, but they would never do it.
they would never do it though.
Never
I
do
I
it.
wrote down here. I think it would probably be done by like a kind of a smaller studio on a smaller budget, especially.
I mean, this was $50 million. It's a pretty small budget.
Yeah.
This is a mid-sized budget movie, but there is like some movie like
Blockbusters range above $250 million.
These days, yeah, they're
well, yeah,
definitely
these days. But
exorbitant
like, well, let's look at
in
some of the
prices.
ones that like look at
And
the
a lot
top.
of this
I
money
wanna
is for
look
the
at top
cast
10.
and the period piece.
So
Yeah,
like,
they do a good job making it feel like the 70s.
The
A lot of it was
top-
shot in Atlanta.
yeah.
Hmm.
So the top
Interesting.
3. Okay, I was gonna
Georgia's
say
really big in filming stuff.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Tax reasons.
Yeah.
So
Also, before you do that, Tim Allen at the comedy club where Russell Crowe lives. I saw Tim Allen was performing there. It just made me laugh.
Just
I didn't
random-
realize that.
Yeah, at
No,
the comedy
wait,
club
really?
it says Tim Allen. I'm like, I just thought that was funny. Stand-up comedian Tim Allen.
Oh man, they should have made a reference that like he got pulled over by like in Kalamazoo. He's been arrested for cocaine. Like
Tim Allen's insane.
he is an insane person. Did you know that? You gave
Yeah,
me
no,
like okay.
No, I knew that.
You gave like this weird look.
I thought you were talking about Russell Crowe for a second.
No.
Yeah.
Like
the only 2 comedians I know that have done car-related things. I thought you were gonna say Sarah Jessica Parker's husband. I forget his name.
what?
Oh fuck. He was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh,
Yeah, when he killed a
my
man
god.
in Ireland.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Uh-oh.
that. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
This podcast is
oh,
the most
Matthew
unhinged we've recorded.
Broderick.
Yeah, Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Killed a man
yeah,
in Ireland.
yeah. That's kind of like a kind of situation, but
I'm going to have to read about that one.
yeah, no, it's a
It's a
Interesting.
it's a fun read.
Hey,
go
was
look
it
into
was
that.
it a government conspiracy?
Did he have a Cadillac converter? Was he
No,
driving
he had a
Cadillac?
BMW. He
Were
just
the-
driving a BMW.
You know who else
Were the-
drove BMWs? Hitler.
Oh no.
All right.
I feel like
Maybe
it's
it
a good
is a
time to break.
comparison. Yeah, I was gonna say, but I think quickly before we go to the break, I could see. Could you see someone like Neon or A24 doing like a movie like this?
Yes.
Totally, yeah.
Because I
can
think that's
see
where
it.
it would
Not only can I see it, it's just they're gonna make something similar to this at some point.
like because I could see them doing it and not like a Warner Brothers.
Like, hey, The Other
or-
Guys is a movie
God,
that
it just
didn't get as
doesn't-
much, or The Nice Guys didn't get as much traction as maybe it should have. Let's make a movie like that.
Yeah,
They would
Boom.
never do that. It feels so weird seeing what Warner Brothers Discovery is doing now compared to like 2016. It's like, yeah, we'll totally release this movie. Fuck
Yeah.
it. You can use our 1970s logo, which, ooh, that little
That
little
is
thing,
that is
that's
a
such
really
a nice
yeah.
little detail.
that opening
I-
is great. The opening of this movie is of The Nice Guys is
Warner
great.
Brothers should
It
bring
is.
back their old logo. The fucking 70s logo rules.
it really does. I still love like that. There's just some art movies that are like, I want to make sure that people know that this is in the 70s or 80s.
Yeah,
And they use that logo because Joker did that too.
Hey, Joker's used
Like,
the Warner Brothers.
yeah,
old
Joker's
logo.
used the old logo as well. So it's just like this, like
the Nice Guys is set in the 70s, but it's not like it is like here's this reference to this thing because
I
it's
think
the
like
70s,
the closest thing
know?
you
The
get to that.
Waltons.
Yeah, maybe the well,
you
I mean,
have-
but they just talk about it casually because it's just something that they. want
Yeah,
it to
I think
be.
the most like in your face reference that's like this is the 70s
yeah.
is like
The
Earth Wind
1978 LA Auto Show.
is that, but also like just randomly having
Earth,
people
Wind, and Fire
play
playing.
yeah people playing Earth, Wind, and Fire.
yeah,
just
like they were
at the party.
performing.
Yeah,
at
they're
the party.
performing at the
Yeah,
party.
so
just like
people.
people performing that.
Oh yeah, we'll get into. I think we'll get into the music here when we go to the awards. But yeah, we'll take a quick break here, and we'll get into the awards momentarily. All right, and we're back. We totally forgot to do
We forgot.
fact corner.
No, we planned this.
We did plan this.
Okay.
This was planned because we
Should we move-
realized it and it was like, oh, it's time for the fact corner.
Yeah. Should we do this a part of the awards? Like,
Eh.
should we move it to the awards instead of doing it like just randomly in the middle of the?
Are you asking or what?
Yeah, I'm asking you. Like,
I don't know.
I don't
Okay.
know either. I kind of think
I don't
whatever
know.
feels
All
right.
right, yeah.
If we have,
So-
if we go long, we go long.
so yeah, you have it's
Welcome-
fact corner.
Yep.
Basically, the person who chose it brings some facts.
Is it truly a fun
Yeah,
fact?
and we
Everyone
decide
else
if it's
has
a
to decide
fun
it's
fact.
So this is a segment. I'm going to fact corner semicolon nice guy Rivia, nice guy trivia.
Okay.
All right. So one of the writers, the co-writer, I forget his last name, wrote about the title was aimed to be ironic as the two leads are, quote, literally the worst two people that we could think of, and that it was intended to make fun of them the whole time.
Okay.
It's like a nice guy act. They're
that is-
not really a nice
Yeah,
guy.
they're terrible fucking people. When we get into the scenes, we'll discuss more.
I'm
definitely.
gonna say that one's not a fun fact just because, like, yeah, duh.
I
I mean, kinda.
it's one of those. I will say it's one of those facts that it's like, it very much is like,
If you're not paying attention for a second, you might think, oh yeah, they're nice guys, and like, wait.
There's no way you could ever
Yeah.
think
Wait
that
a
they're nice
second.
guys.
Yeah,
I
would
forgot
say
the thing he did in this movie.
I'm gonna say that's like that's not a fun fact. Like the Robert Downey Jr. fact is
That's
probably
a-
that's
that's a
more
That is
fun.
fun
fact.
That
I
is
did not-
more
I
fun.
did not have that on
That's
my fact
more
list.
fun. This.
All right,
than
on to
this.
fact 2. In 2017, Fox commissioned a script for a TV spin-off called The Nice Girls. It went nowhere.
Well, that's a fun fact.
That is kind of a
That-
fun fact.
c-
Like I would watch a Nice Guys TV show.
But the nice girls. So
I
it's
would
like
watch it.
they're gender flipping it, and then
I think that's prime though for like TV shows to do that.
they like
though.
to do that. But
Like-
like if you didn't have Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling in
That was a
it, then it's
female-led,
like how would it
spin-off.
how
do
would
we
it
know
be like
who
similar?
did they
I have
ever
no idea.
cast?
I did not see who it was. They just
Agari
gave me the
Rice?
script.
Okay.
What's her
Like
name?
if it was what?
Agari?
Agari Rice.
Agari Rice.
Yeah.
It's an interesting name.
I mean, this is 2017,
Well,
so
she's
she would have been 14.
She's Australian, I think, or is she a Kiwi? No, she's Australian.
Australian would sounds like it makes sense.
She is Australian. She
She would-
was born.
I
in
would watch
Sydney.
a spin-off about her. Like she takes up being a PI after her dad or something.
Oh my god,
That's
that
probably
actually,
where it would
like
go.
the Nice Girls. Maybe it is like Holly.
but then you couldn't set it in the 70s and then
No, I'd
that-
have
well,
to
like it'd be an.
change actors.
What if it was like an '80s like spin-off show and it's Holly and like
1984?
Janet?
yeah, because
is it-
is it Janet the one she doesn't like?
Yeah. That's the one that Ryan Gosling's like, oh, you're supposed to be at Jessica's. Like,
No,
yeah.
well, Janet's the one that's she asks Healy to beat her up. She's like, I have this fucking annoying friend, Janet. Like, can you beat her
Your
up?
sister's such a slut. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
So this is what they pitched at Fox apparently.
So
or whatever.
yeah,
No, I genuinely would probably watch.
I'd
something
watch
like
it.
that.
I'd watch it if it was like Holly March.
I say that even though I like watch zero
Like, what if
TV
they,
shows.
like,
Same.
Yeah, I would watch it.
All right, next
That's a fun fact. I'll say.
Crow was asked about what movies he would love to revisit as a character, and this was his choice. He said he loved the character of Jack Healy.
I
It was one
think
of his favorite.
I did read this, and I think he
fuck you.
said
The Nice Guys too.
he said this and
Two
Gladiator.
nice two guys.
Perfect title.
Wait, so then that means that if we're going off that logic, number 3 has to like
Nice Guy 3.
nice guy is
Tokyo
abroad.
Drift.
Yeah, nice guy's abroad or something.
Nice guys.
International
Midnight in
affairs.
India.
Munich. They go to Munich.
Midnight
Night
in
in
Munich.
Munich.
Midnight
yeah.
in Munich. That.
I don't
I
know
think-
if I don't know if it's a full-on franchise, but a sequel I would watch. I think.
I think
think
so.
it'd be a
yeah,
trilogy.
it'd
Even
be
though
a
it's
fun-
been 8 years.
I think it would be
I don't know
a
if
perfect
I
trilogy.
kind of don't know if I want a sequel though to this.
Oh, I do.
It's fun.
Because they teased it at the end.
A sequel would
They
probably ruin
kind
it.
of do, but like at the same time, this is a very nice like
Wait, how do they
standalone film.
Oh, when
tease a sequel?
they go like, "Oh, we've got our new detective agency.
Yeah.
We've
Oh,
already got a
we-
case.
We got some random job.
An 84-year-old man might be having sex with Linda Carter, Wonder Woman, or Linda Carter.
Carter. Yeah. Well, like, yeah, I think. Well, like I said, he said this or his Gladiator character, which
Well, he died. How would that work?
Ghosts.
like, well,
Maximus the Ghost.
it's yeah.
The
I don't
haunted
know.
Coliseum.
You just spoiled Gladiator
It's
for
a
all the
movie
people.
from 2001.
Yeah, but you
or
spoiled
2000.
it. I've not
Actually,
seen it.
99, right? I don't know.
No, it's like it's a 01.
It's almost as old as 9/11.
no, it's 2000. It's 2000.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
it's
Spoil it.
20.
That's yeah.
It's
Thank you.
23 years old. You can
That's
spoil
true.
a 23-year-old movie.
Also, it's
Eh,
Gladiator. What do you
okay.
expect to happen?
Soylent Green is people. Darth Vader is Luke's father.
No.
Oh, what?
All right,
haven't
on to
seen
the next
it.
fact. This is a double one. Shane Black also directed Iron Man. Reused some dialogue from this. The scene where Ryan Gosling goes like, "Oh, he'll stop doing that." What? That's a reused line from Iron Man.
Well, I just realized the kid
Oh,
is
from the
Yeah.
okay.
the kid at the beginning is from Iron Man 3
Yes.
as well.
I think we
he's
said
that one.
Well, I didn't hear you say it, but yes, it's true. It's him.
Man, Iron Man 3 is a weird movie.
Iron
it
Man
is.
3 is really good though. I would
I also
so
agree that
full
it's
on
also
agree.
pretty good.
Yeah.
So
Shane Black was
maybe.
trying to get this in
I don't
development
know.
for 13 goddamn years. It originally started off as a TV script, which he could not get off the ground.
I can see that.
And
'cause
then after Sherlock, it was actually the success of Sherlock that made Shane Black realize, oh, I can make this a thing as like a period piece kind of thing.
okay. The
Oh,
past two
that
facts
makes
I'd say
sense.
I'd say the
Yeah,
past two facts are pretty all right.
yeah, those are good facts.
And here comes another final two. Both Gosling and Crow took this roles because they wanted to work with each other. That's why they both agreed.
That's a good reason.
That's a good reason. Yeah, I would. Yeah.
okay.
That's fun.
Oh, here's a hypothetical. What would be a good buddy cop duo? Like any two actors,
Good. You have to have an old and you have to have a new.
like an older one and a younger one. One
Yeah.
that's a harder seasoned
Michael
Cop
Cera and Robert
veteran.
Downey Jr.
Michael Cera.
as
Robert
a cop.
Downey Jr.
As a cop.
I
As a
couldn't see
detective.
Michael.
Oh,
I couldn't
he's
see.
like the smart
I couldn't
one.
see Michael Cera.
Maybe if he was like the smart one, and then RDJ was like the.
I think RDJ is actually a pretty good pick for like an old cop.
Who played young Han Solo and who also was
Alden
RDJ's
Ehrenreich.
Yeah, Alden Ehrenreich and RDJ. They're in
Just-
Oppenheimer together. They have great chemistry.
They do have good
Oh
chemistry.
yeah.
I'd like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see that.
Rami Malek. I don't know who you'd pair him up with, but I'd love to see him.
Well, he kind of for Mr. Robot he did with Christian Slater, which I know that them two like pretty had good chemistry in that.
God, Gosling and Crow.
You
just
keep
love
saying
working.
Rosley.
I know. it's late.
we you know what we need more of? Another role of Mark Wahlberg as a cop or something. Set in Boston,
Mark
easy
Wahlberg.
money.
No, the real combination is Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg. That's what we need.
No.
It's
Uncharted.
Uncharted 2.
No.
Uncharted
No.
2.
Fuck that.
No.
Fuck that.
All right,
Bad
and here's
duo.
the
I actually,
like worst
I'm gonna
duo.
save. I will say that I'm gonna save my pick, for the
Buddy cop?
Norton Ruffalo because I had two
Okay.
that
Ooh.
I think might work.
We're okay.
All right,
So-
and here's the final thing. Holly tells her friend whose sister is a slut to call 911. 911 was not a thing in 1978. That is
Plot hole.
a goof. Movie
Wow.
ruined. That
Wow.
was
I
the
can't
only
believe it.
goof I've found on IMDb.
That's like
There's
that's
2 pieces of trivia.
there is only two. That's
What a terrible mess up.
I can't believe it. It's like
Shane Black's an idiot.
We should execute him publicly for this blunder.
Yes.
Shane
how
Black.
dare he
and then
use
and then
I
tell
know
him,
you're
hey,
listening.
hey, you want to call 911 now? Doesn't exist
Wow.
for you.
I've cut your phone lines. And that is the end.
Yeah.
That is the end of Nice Guy Rivia.
All right.
Okay.
Good
I thought
segment.
those were pretty alright. Those are pretty fun. Some of them
Yeah.
were.
Yeah, I like that.
We
Maybe
should
not the first one.
We should retroactively call it the trivia.
The
and
trivia.
Speed trivia.
Speed trivia.
Speed trivia, and for the thing, the trivia.
The
Well, okay. Yeah.
so we just play
retroactively,
on the
okay.
play on the movie title. I like that.
Yep.
All right. So we'll get into the full like the awards now. I think that's actually a nice like lead into the awards. So we'll do that then. But the awards. So we're starting off with best scene as we always do.
I know exactly
So
what
I
know.
have. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna give my nominations. So I have one,
I know what I'm
2,
gonna say.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scenes.
Fuck. I bet mine's on there.
I have 8 nominees. So the first one that I have is Healy breaks March's arm.
Oh, it's so good.
So the whole like see where he goes to the house and then
Yep.
he tells him
Haley
like
and March first meet.
yes, where he's like tell the doctor that you know you have a fracture
in your right.
yeah.
rotor cuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and like just Ryan Gosling's Ryan Gosling before he does it, he's just like,
No.
no,
No.
no,
No.
he's just like
Give me your
so
no.
no, he's so it's like a kid, like it's so good.
So good.
Then there's the
Oh my god.
so
They
good.
Yes.
cut Ryan Gosling's scream from that one scene in Barbie where Margot Robbie punches the dude in the face.
Oh,
Like Ryan Gosling screams in
Yeah.
that scene, and Greta Gerwig cut it. How could she?
oh wow, you know
Man.
what? Barbie's a 0-star movie now because they
Never
keep getting
never
to us-
cut Ryan Gosling screams.
Oh my god,
Never.
Ryan! There's a super cut of this movie. I think right before you picked this movie, I had watched it, so it like was in my mind.
Of just every time he's just screaming.
Just every time he's screaming.
he can scream
They-
like the
they
best
had
of them.
probably
Well, it's
like
like
a
his high
5-minute
pitch. Like
video.
he's like it was just all of his high pitch.
How long
like,
was that
voice.
video? Like
It was like
5
3 minutes long.
Yeah, yeah.
So, so the second scene that I have nominated here is the shootout in Healy's apartment
Mhm.
when Blue, the guy that is
Oh, don't open
retroactively,
that.
yeah, that whole scene I thought was pretty fun. There's
Did
nothing.
You come in here to tell me to eat fish is what you wanted to do?
Oh, don't. Him like going, oh, don't do the. Come on,
Come
don't
on,
do the
don't-
fish.
don't not-
Don't
not
the
the
fish. Yeah. And then the Healy and March's second time meeting in the bathroom, where just
He's, like,
Ryan
trying to pull up
Gosling's
his
trying to like turn around. You know,
Can't
there's
see
a
from
Mia,
there.
right?
Close
your
your
eyes. So good.
If that
Um,
wasn't improv, props to Shane Black. He knows how to write a fucking
yeah,
scene.
that is so good. And then the next one I have is the bird protest.
Yep.
Hey, is Amelia here? We're
We're-
dead.
We're dead, idiot. We can't talk to you.
What the gas
gas
mask
mask
didn't
is-
work?
Just the beat there where it's just silent. He goes, "Yeah," like,
And the
so-
whole argument for is like, "Where's Mia? This is her protest group. This is a protest. You keep on singing it. Yeah, I don't want to keep on singing. You're not listening."
that's just a great like 2 minute, and then just them
Yeah.
going, "Who wants to make $20?" And then just
One guy.
just one hand goes
Yeah.
up. And then March finds Sid dead and getting rid of the body.
Yep.
Because I think like honestly, I do not want the
I think the first time I saw that scene, I totally lost it.
it's so
Oh,
good.
it's so
Yeah.
good. It's
Like
so
him going, huh? Yeah.
Oh, I just
we're
peaked the
we're
microphone.
we're
Sorry
just
there.
peeking the audio now.
Well, I meant particularly at the end when they drop the body.
Oh yeah, and it just
Oh, yeah.
smash cuts to the party where the dead body falls and they go run.
Run.
You're in the pool?
Yeah,
Why?
I had to question the mermaids. What were you doing while I was working? Thank you.
Let's get rid of this guy.
Oh, God.
I didn't want to put the 70s porn party. I really didn't want to put it because like I don't
That's
think
like a whole set piece.
there's a whole set piece, and I think like there's so many moments, but
that's
there's
like
not
the
like
investigative part. Of
yeah, like
the
it's
story.
it's more moments like the
Mhm.
mermaid and her or like him going to find Holly, and Holly's in the room watching the porno.
Smashes the dude's face in
Yeah.
there.
How dare you watch porn with an underage girl? And it's like
You
the
didn't put her on, man. She did.
she did it. I'm in it. It's like so good, but it's really good. But it's
They
like
were doing
it's
anal
so
and stuff. How many times do you have to
Oh
tell
my
you,
God.
Don't say and stuff.
it's
That's the other
That's-
recurring
that's-
gag. That's
yeah.
so good.
But like I didn't want to put the 70s porn party because like I think
that's too big to be a
it's
scene.
too big to be a scene. But so and then I have the hotel elevator,
Yep.
them going up, looking out,
Yep.
and then them going right back down.
I don't know if you
So
picked this
good.
up, but in that scene, that's my pick for the best scene.
Okay.
From when they're going down and after the guy just throws down. If you see Ryan Gosling, his whole face is just
Yeah, no, yeah,
shaking.
he's just shaking it.
It's
I
so
noticed that. It's so good.
so
Oh.
good.
And then I have the John Boy shootout at the at March's residence. I think that's just really fun with
Good action scene.
like March, hand me the gun. And he throws the gun and he goes, ah!
Oh yeah, he throws her like nowhere near him.
Yeah. So good.
Ryan Gosling's character just kind of sucks throughout this whole movie.
He really does, but it's so
like
good.
the whole everyone in this movie except even March's daughter kind of sucks.
It's good comedy because like the first time you're watching it, you don't expect that.
Yeah.
You expect like a clean toss. He catches
Mhm.
it when it is.
And then like just the like the anticlimactic death of Amelia after that
Yeah.
is
she just
so
gets
it's
capped.
just so good. And then the last one I have is the LA Auto Show shootout.
You know what's not on your list of nominees
What?
is the dream sequence.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, the
'Cause
dream
that's
sequence
wh-
is pretty
that's
good.
what I was gonna say actually.
Really?
Okay,
That's your
okay.
favorite.
I don't
That's the
know
best
why because
scene?
I totally forgot about it, and then I was like, well, I think what makes it good is the callback to it later.
Yeah, I will say.
Yeah, what really brings it together is when Marsh scrambles around. It's like, "Where's your ankle gun?" It's like, "I don't have an ankle gun." You told you have it. Oh, I dreamed that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him. I was honestly I was watching this movie, but I was also doing something. It's like one
I
of those
was
ones.
as well. I was playing
Yeah.
Dark and Darker.
Yeah,
It's not the
So,
it's
it's
was
definitely
a
one.
rewatch.
Yeah, you can definitely put it on in the background. But I was like putting it. I was like half watching it, half doing some other stuff. And just it got to that scene, and I'm like, I hear him just go, the car can drive itself, and I like look up, and
Yeah,
I just see
yeah,
the
yeah,
hand
yeah.
goes up, and
That's-
I'm like,
that's
what the
literally-
fuck?
That's literally what I was thinking.
It's like one of those scenes where it's like everything's fine, and then it just goes, wait, what the fuck is
There
going
there
on?
is
It's
some
like
there is some good commentary going on about the
Oh, yeah.
automotive industry
it really is,
and how
but
they
like,
suppress technology.
but then the bee
Oh,
just
yeah.
showing up is so good too, where he's like,
Don't
you
you
can
fly?"
fly.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
wanna.
I don't wanna. And he's smoking a cigarette too.
Yeah.
It's so good.
That's honestly, I think I would pick the dream sequence just
Mine-
because it's
mine's
so
the
funny.
Elevator. Also,
Yeah.
the thing about that scene, I looked at the bar. They have a bottle of chartreuse, which is a liqueur that I need for a cocktail that I love. I cannot get it, so seeing that made me so angry.
You're like,
'cause I'm
"Oh!"
like, fuck off. No bar in the world has it because it's been out of stock for a year. I can't find it anywhere.
Oh
It
my
just made me so angry. I'm like, why does a hotel bar have the liqueur I need for a cocktail
Maybe-
that I want?
Maybe they did in the 70s.
Yeah.
They might have, yeah.
But yeah, the LA. I think last the LA Auto Show and the shootout and chase. I
The
think
shootout is
that's
great.
fun. I think that's fun. I love when he's hyping himself up behind the car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
And it spins around. It's just so like good.
Yeah.
Like visual
The
comedy.
scene, it's like, what do you have to drink? And he goes like, nothing. And it's like, free drinks. What do you want? He just looks over with this
Yeah.
face of just, mm.
Yeah. Like I also like, but that's another one that honestly I might take that off. I should have not put that one because like that's a set piece.
Yeah,
That's
that
like
is.
70s porn. But
All right, mine is.
I
the,
would say-
elevator.
I would say the bird protest. That gets a laugh out of me a lot.
I'll say the dream sequence. That's mine.
We all got
you
our
know what?
unique ones.
Hey,
think
shows shows that this movie's pretty good. We all have a different one.
I think actually, you know what? I might change it to the March Finds Sid, because that has like some of the like that whole little sequence is really good.
The interaction with Chet at her Amelia's boyfriend's house is just great. Just because
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling's character just wants to fucking strangle Chet.
yeah.
He lost his
So-
life and his whole life's work, man. Makes you think. No, it fucking
Like,
doesn't.
Chet?
So good.
And then the boy showing up. It's so that's actually, but that's like a moment. That to
Mhm.
me is a moment. Best actor.
Ryan
so I have
Gosling.
three:
So
Ryan Gosling, Russell Crowe, and Agari Rice. I think them three. I'd like.
is
the
that
main
really
three.
how you say your name?
Agari? Yes.
The way it's spelled, I would not.
Yeah, it is. No, it's Agari. I know it is.
You've watched interviews. You
I've
hear 'em
watched
say it.
interviews, and
Okay.
she also actually she hosts a podcast.
Oh wow.
No way.
Yeah, she hosts
We
a
should
podcast.
crossover sometime.
I can totally get her on.
She's been in the MCU, one of the biggest movies ever. Yeah, she's gonna be on our podcast.
We
What,
can
three
dream,
white
right?
boys?
Three,
We got a
pretty
unique
much,
take.
yeah. What would you say? Because I think there is honestly,
I'd say Russell Crowe.
I would say there is debate for all three, but I would go
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling he does a lot of great acting in this
Yeah.
movie. Like just straight up,
I
just proper acting.
I think he's a little over the top, but a couple.
I mean,
I think, but
supposed to
I
be.
think he's supposed to be.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and it's funny, but I just like Russell Crowe because he's kind of playing the straight man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
But he also gets his he also gets the goofs in too.
Yeah, he
Oh my
gets his
God,
goofs.
No,
So-
fuck. Another scene we should have added: Ryan Gosling breaking into the bar and cutting his wrist.
That
Oh.
was a moment. That's too much of a moment than a scene,
yeah.
in my opinion.
Are you ready to accept Jesus Christ? Do you know where Amelia is?
Yeah,
my vote would be Russell Crowe.
I'd probably go Ryan Gosling.
I'm also gonna go with the Gaz man.
The
So
Gaz man.
best supporting actor. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
We're not
7.
gonna count Haley as a supporting actor because she's too much in the movie,
Who?
right?
Holly.
Holly.
in the movie.
No, Holly was best actor.
Yep.
Yeah. So I have Matt Bomer as John Boy, Margaret Qualley as Amelia, Yaya DaCosta as Tolly, Keith David as Eddie. That's his name supposedly.
Yeah, that is
It's never
Yeah.
said, but that's his name. Bo Knapp as Blueface, Kim Basinger as Amelia's mother Judith, and then Hannibal Buress as the Bee.
Obviously the Bee.
Holy fuck, that was
That's
Hannibal Buress.
Hannibal Buress.
Oh my god.
I was listening to it. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? And it's Hannibal Buress.
Ooh, I'm gonna.
This kind of makes me realize that the supporting group is like, I don't know.
as good as the
like,
main.
It is.
This
really
movie is
good.
definitely the main trio, and
But like they all, I think the cool thing about this, besides like Kim Basinger, all of them have like a big moment in this movie.
sure, yeah.
So like, because you have Matt Bomer and you have the doctor, you have his
Mhm.
little like doctor spiel. Margaret Qualley, you have the whole Amelia just kind of running around. Yaya DaCosta, you have the cold coffee scene. Keith David, you have his like
Oh, she plays the
yeah,
all right.
Yep.
Yeah, that I feel like that's the problem with them is like they have like the one moment, yeah, but that's pretty much it. So it's
Yeah.
hard to
Yeah.
pick. It's hard for me to pick from that.
I think honestly, I would have to go like it's a toss up between Matt Bomer and Margaret Qualley for me.
I'm gonna go with Matt Bomer, or as he's gonna be now affectionately known as off-brand.
Rob Lowe.
Yeah, he's gonna be Meyer. He's gonna be Kroger's Rob Lowe.
I like that.
He's the Dr. K Rob Lowe.
I'll probably say Quali just because she's like the main person they're trying to find.
Yeah.
And then but shout out to Keith David though. I think he's
Keith David's fucking great.
I
in
think
this
he
I
movie.
think
is
he's
really good.
great in
What
the
a
short
voice.
time he has, and also
Whenever I just quickly about his voice, whenever I hear his voice, I automatically think of his like quote on Community where he's like, "That's a man that really knows how to kiss his sister." Like, like that's all I can think of.
I think he's more present than like the other henchmen. I feel like
yeah,
Well, I mean,
he's got. At
he's
least
in more
three-
than one
he's got
scene
three
for
big
one
scenes.
thing.
well, like
Yeah.
he's in the
He breaks
apartment.
into the apartment.
He's at the 70 porn party, and then he's at the ending.
Yeah,
But that's also because Blueface dies.
yeah, Russell
So,
Crowe kills
like,
Blueface.
So
He gets hit by a car, and then Russell Crowe
Yeah.
chokes him out. No,
But,
he suffocates him or something.
I would
technically ambiguous.
I would
they
say-
don't show it.
Yeah,
they
they
literally
show it.
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's
Yeah.
literally half
I
the
must have
point,
looked
'cause
away
Russell
for a
Crowe
second
lies.
by accident.
I'd have to go Matt Bomer, but I honestly think Hannibal Buress kind of just is perfect as the Bee too, though. Favorite character?
Well, March.
It's March, Healy, Holly, John Boy, Amelia, Tolly, Eddie, Chet, and then I also had to put Kid on Bike.
It's got to be March, right?
Oh, favorite character is probably Kid on Bike.
Kid on Bike is my favorite character. It's just him.
No.
Him is he comes in.
He's not a character.
He comes.
He's a character. He's a
Doesn't
bit.
count.
He's such a bit.
That's a bit.
He's a walking bit, and he does it so good.
So good. It's so funny.
He's just a little fucking shit.
He really is. Just, but
He's
it's
such
so
a good
good.
shit.
It's such a funny.
I think this movie would not work
No, I'm
nearly
actually-
as well
Ooh.
without March's characterization.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, but
it's either gonna
But
be that
yeah,
kid or
yeah.
Chet. I fucking love Chet.
Yeah,
Chet
but
is really good.
Chet's so
Do you know
funny.
who plays Chet?
I do not.
It's Val Kilmer's kid.
Really?
Yes.
You know what's funny? I like how
Yeah.
both of you are like, well, yeah, if Ryan Gosling's character wasn't there, it would suck. But Chet though.
Yeah,
it's
because
Chet.
he's my favorite bit character.
It's so the big characters honestly make
Man,
it.
my favorite character from fucking Speed Racer was Sparky.
that's a bit role. So
I'm probably gonna. Always
We're
go
not
with
going.
bits.
We're not going.
I
back
would
there.
I would say in my heart Kid on Bike, but in my actual answer I'd have to honestly go March as well.
Yeah.
Like
Thank you.
In my heart,
I
it's
agree.
kid on bike though. In my heart, it's kid on bike.
Yeah, it's the same for me.
So
All right,
okay,
best line.
best line.
Oh,
Now there is a
fuck.
lot. I had to. So normally on my little like outlines, I just put like a few quotes. Like the thing I had like 3 quotes. Speed Racer I had like 5.
Mm-hmm.
I had to put the Wikipedia quote page on here because there's so many
Oh
good
my
lines
God.
because
I mean,
it would
it's a
have just been a
comedy
film.
movie.
So I have one. So I'm just gonna read off some of these that I really love. March saying, "So you're telling me you made a porno where the point is the plot?"
Yeah, yeah.
Him then going, "I think I'm invincible. It's the only thing that makes
Yep,
sense.
yeah.
I don't think I can die."
Yeah.
The kid on bike. "You guys want to see my dick?" "Nobody wants to see your dick, dude. $20. We already paid you 20. What am I saying?
Marsh talking to Holly's friend. "Your sister's such a slut," which I've said before. Yeah, and then her response, "Yeah, I know." Nobody's getting killed in the hotel.
What?
When they're at the West, nobody's getting killed in the West Burbank Hotel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, they might be killing her. It's like, nobody's getting killed in the West Burbank Hotel.
Holly, "Dad, there's like whores here and
And
stuff." Marge, "Sweetheart, how many times have I told you? Don't say and stuff. Just say
there's
day."
horrors here.
"Dad, there are whores here."
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cut to mine. The line about Detroit. That's mine.
What's yours?
Yeah.
What is that?
Detroit
the
will
one that
never
Judith
die.
Oh yeah,
says.
Detroit will never die.
Yeah, that one's pretty
That was
funny.
That
very
one
good.
hits a little too close to home.
Yeah.
God, there's the one at the end. It's like nobody got hurt. People died. Well, yeah, they died quickly, so they didn't get hurt.
Yeah. That one's good. Holly, "You beat people up and charge money?" Healy, "Yeah." March, "Sad, isn't it?"
Yep.
Holly, "How much
So-
would you charge to beat up my friend Janet?"
You beat people up and charge money?
Yeah. Sad, isn't it?
That's really your job?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
So, how much would you charge to beat up my friend Janet?
What?
How much you got?
$30?
$30.
Apple pie.
Is she a big girl?
She's tall,
All right,
super annoying.
Apple
She's
pie.
always mean to me.
Sissy,
$30
that's good. This conversation
No
is over.
We're just talking.
And it's over.
God, there's that one with you took the Lord's name in vain.
Yeah,
No,
no,
I
I was
didn't,
just about
Janet.
to.
I
thought it-
found
I thought it was
it
very useful.
Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah, he goes, "Jesus Christ, one at a time." Janet, "You took the Lord's name in vain." March, "No, I didn't, Janet. I found it very useful, actually." "Okay, Janet."
Okay, I vote for that one.
I was.
Mine's gonna be "Your sister's such a
Slut,
slut."
yeah.
Just because it's Janet going, yeah.
Yeah. But then there is the. You know who else was just following orders? Adolf Hitler.
Yep.
Okay, maybe it's so tough. That one-
It's so tough.
And
I can't pick
my
a
buddy
line
will
for
stop
this
doing
movie.
this. What? This.
Boy.
We can do it the easy way. or-
March.
Well, we're currently doing it the hard way.
Yeah. March, "I was in the pool." Healy, "You were in the pool?" March, "Yeah." Healy, "Why?" March, "I had to question the mermaids." "What were you doing while I was working?"
Yeah, yeah, that end lot. It's always the end that just
Yeah.
really just punches it up. What were you doing while I was working?
And then March, "What are you doing?" Holly, "I was giving you a rim job."
Yep,
March, rim shot.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Just March after he smashes. That's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood there.
Yep.
That's a lot of blood.
Yep.
I'm gonna blanket vote for every line in this movie.
Honestly, this is
Yeah.
this entire script is so good.
I'm gonna say that your sister's such a slut.
I'm just going through a lot of these because it's so good. Oh, the cut to when Healy is talking about his wife.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
He accepted
Jack,
her. He accepted his her betrayal with equanimity or
Just-
whatever. It's like
Jack, I'm fucking your dad.
just that whole scene is just what? It's the perfect cutaway.
Oh my gosh. I'm just looking through so much more. Oh yeah. Hold on. I gotta read this one.
Last one.
Healy, "All right, so your solution was to make a porn film." Amelia yelling, "It's not a porno." March, "You know I have neighbors."
Yeah,
It's so good. I think that's I think
There's too
there's
many
so
good
there's
ones
too
to
many good
crown.
ones, but I think my vote
could recite the entire.
We could ju- we
yeah,
could just-
it pretty
we could
much
just play the
we
movie.
pretty much are reading the Wikipedia page of it, but I think I'd have to go with the with man, it's so hard, but
Yeah.
I it's definitely like the sister such a slut.
What's good
I
for
know.
Detroit is good for America.
Oh wait, hold on. It was, you know what, actually? It's just the when they find the projector in the house, and he's like, "See, Misty was on the screen," and the old woman goes, "So does this mean my niece is dead?" Yes, yes.
I mean,
And-
yes.
I mean,
Sorry.
yes. I'm so sorry. I think that might be mine, actually.
God, these characters just all fucking
I-
suck.
I did kind of like that little twist.
Yeah,
It's like okay, that I actually like that. Like
it was.
works.
Yeah,
They should have just listened to the old lady at the very beginning.
They really
It
should, yeah.
Really would have solved the entire
yeah.
It would have.
the thing.
Yeah. God, it's so hard. But I think honestly, though, yeah, the Jesus Christ one at a time. You took the
all
Lord's
right,
name.
all right. We gotta get to
Yeah,
the
we
next
gotta
thing.
get we gotta get going.
It's
Yeah,
so
but
late.
oh my gosh. Best piece of music. All right, so here's
Earth, Wind,
some-
and Fire.
Hold
next.
on.
Next, yeah,
Hold
I'm
on.
with that.
Hold on. Let me read the nominations.
Actually, I
God.
really liked the Horse with No Name.
What? So it's Papa Was a Rolling Stone by the Temptations, which is the opening song to the
Mhm.
movie. Boogie Wonderland in September during the party by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Horse with No Name by America during the cab ride home.
I like that one.
Escape, the Pina Colada song, at the LA Car Show bar. And then Happiness by Al Green, which is the end credits.
Love and Happiness.
Love and Happiness, sorry. I think I'd have to go with Love and Happiness. I love that ending song.
I really was it like just the normal Horse with No Name, or is it like acoustic or something?
No, it's
the same
it's
one
normal.
that they play
Okay,
in
well,
Breaking Bad.
Either way, I felt like it worked. It worked for that
Yeah.
little scene.
It's
I
very
liked it.
depressive.
Although the song that opens it definitely sets the mood.
It very
Mhm.
much is like, yeah.
Welcome to the 70s, bitch.
Yeah.
I feel like that one's a little too stereotypically 70s because
But
I've seen
it works.
set-
It works.
Yeah.
I've used
so
it
good.
to set the 70s and other things before. So
Yeah. I would have to go with I might go Papa Was a
Oh,
Rolling Stone opening song.
in the future we should just have like Vietnam song, like something that's so obviously like sets
It
like
sets the song, yeah.
setting a
that puts-
time period.
Yeah, that might be like something that puts set dates this film.
like
a little
what's this Vietnam song that's like
There's so many.
there's so many.
unfortunate
Fortunate Son.
yeah, just the unfortunate
There's
son
also
award.
Chariot
The
of Fire.
Unfortunate Son
Yeah.
Award.
I'd vote for Horse with No Name.
I
I'm
might
also
do
going to do it just because Breaking Bad.
I
Yes,
might
it was also
do-
in Breaking Bad. Yes.
I might do Boogie Wonderland because that just sets the feel of that 70s party so well. I think it kind of gives
Yeah.
that Boogie Nights
Yep.
vibe. So
A little bit of Saturday Night
even though I
Fever.
just said love
Next.
and happiness.
All right, hold on, we gotta
Gosh,
roll.
Yelling.
Next.
Next. All right, so Dark Side of the Rainbow. What's a song that would work well? in this?
Freebird. Next.
Stop saying Freebird.
I mean, I'd say the soundtrack is already pretty good as
I
it is.
think
I don't
it
think you have
is.
to add anything.
Soundtrack is amazing. It doesn't need anything
I think it's
else.
too musical to be have an album play to it.
I think though I feel like there has to be a song.
Just the Starsky and Hutch theme. Whatever it is. I don't even know what it is.
There's a Japanese funk album that came out in '72 that's opening track would be perfect for this. I don't know the name of it because it's all in Japanese.
Japanese
funk.
Yeah, it's Japanese '70s funk.
Okay.
I
I'll
believe
send
you.
I'll
I
send you
believe
the
you.
fucking
definitely.
opening title track, and it'll
Um,
mix
You
it
know,
up perfectly.
using something like from Japan would be interesting just because, it's probably
Oh my
don't
God,
hear
play
it
it.
as much.
Play it over the
Like
LA Car
funk
Show,
music?
just like the looming thread of Japan.
Hatsumiki,
Well-
Watashi alien.
We're so used to all the normal 70s setting songs. It'd be nice to hear some international stuff.
Or Rolling Stones.
I'm gonna look up songs that came out in '77 when this was released.
I think we should instead look up what's the next credit.
What's
It's
the
so
next
late.
award?
Hold on. What if like,
All right, let me go hunt my Spotify liked playlist to figure out what the fuck it is.
there is not a lot of songs that came out in '77.
Well, that's
Like
just not
Dreams
a
came out.
true statement.
Well, yeah, but like Dreams came out. That
When
would
did Rumors come out?
I think 77.
Something off
Yeah,
of
there
that
you
would
go.
fit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Um,
next.
Oh my god.
Next.
Staying Alive by the Bee Gees
That'd
could
be
have
good.
been
I-
thrown in there.
I don't
Surfing
like
Bird?
that song, so.
Surfing Bird. Is that
I want everyone.
Bird,
I want the bird. I want a bird, bird,
That
bird.
would have.
I'm just going through my
What do
Spotify
you mean?
Fly by Night by Rush.
I feel like it.
What about We Are the
it's-
Champions by
it's
Queen?
a-
That came out in 90 or 77.
Tarzan Boy by Baltimore. That'd be great.
No, We Are the Champion. It's not a
What-
sports movie.
What if what if Black Betty just randomly played for no reason, like in one of the scenes?
It only fits for action scenes.
Like what if it was like the chase? Like it was playing during March driving.
whatever.
And it's like, oh, Black Betty, and he just crashes and
no.
it's playing
I've
on the
seen-
radio.
But you've seen that too many times.
I know, but what if it was because it like diverts it? What if it was like playing like he turns on the song in the car and it is that he's like, all right, he starts driving
And,
and
like,
then he
Russell Crowe-
crashes. No,
Russell
he
Crowe-
crashes the car
Or
and it just
Russell-
stops.
Or Russell Crowe turns the radio off.
You know what? It'd be better if it was the beginning of it was the Freebird solo and then it crashes and it just turns off.
Yeah, that
The birds can't breathe, so
The
there-
birds can't-
there's no
the
free.
birds are not
no
free.
free bird.
they are not free.
All right, next award.
Oh my god. Jeez. The Norton to Ruffalo Hulk Award. What actor would you replace? So
None of the above.
Now I don't think I would
I
replace,
abstain.
but like you asked earlier, if there was a good buddy cop,
Yeah.
I would say, what about this? Do you think instead of the Ryan Gosling, I think Ryan Gosling's great in this.
Instead of
replace,
the Ryan Gosling.
I replaced the dude who played John Boy with actually Rob Lowe.
with actually Rob Lowe.
Yeah, I just sneak him in there. I don't think people would recognize.
That'd be really funny.
Okay, while we're
but-
doing that,
but-
can the one guy who is like just a cameo, was that Shane Black himself?
For what?
Like, they go to like the apartments, is nothing's there, because like their first assumption that it was the airport was actually right.
The dude who's
but-
like, they tore down the burp. That's also a great scene. Was like, they used to have a flight curfew. They should have. It's like, I know.
Well, for some reason I thought it sounded like Jeff Goldblum, so I'm just gonna make it Jeff Goldblum.
You know,
get
I
this
like
award.
that too. I also
Yeah.
thought about putting Jeff Goldblum in at some point as maybe the Blue Man.
Ooh. But then it'd
Someone
be like,
else as
but
the
then
Blue
it's
Man
like
would be
Keith Dave.
interesting.
You have to have a younger.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say this. So, you asked earlier, like, what would be a good buddy cop duo?
Yeah,
How about this?
Starsky and Hutch.
Ryan Reynolds and Keith Urban.
I don't know Keith Urban.
Keith Urban is the, or is it? No, it's not Keith Urban. Not
That's
Keith.
the country music.
Not Keith Urban. Hold
He's
on.
not an actor.
So I put it as okay. I'll just completely be honest here. I put it as KU because I'm like, I'll remember it. It's
Carl
not Keith Urban.
Urban?
It's Carl Urban. Carl
Oh.
Urban.
Carl Urban is like the Russell
Is-
Crowe type.
That's what I was gonna say.
And
It's like
then-
you could probably like gray his hair a little bit. Like Carl, you know who Carl Urban is then? Please, the guy on the
But
boys.
he's a Kiwi, isn't he? And you don't
he is a
know him?
Kiwi.
He's
Or-
the main guy in the boys.
The boys.
You know,
Oh, that's him.
Black.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Wait, which main guy in the boys? Was he also
Uh,
in Oppenheimer?
No. He's the guy who plays. He's the guy who plays.
I only know
Dredd.
actors that were in Oppenheimer.
Because the guy from the boys who plays
No,
one of them-
that's not that. No, not the one who plays Huey.
all right.
Here,
what
I'll
does he play in the boys?
He plays Billy Butcher.
Oh yeah. I know who he is. Yeah.
He's a Kiwi.
God, he would be good.
Like, what if it was Carl Urban and Ryan Reynolds?
Ooh.
I was thinking like I have to find someone that's like
But that's like
I think you have to.
that's
keep
like
it with
almost the
Gosling.
exact same. That's weird.
well
I
that's
don't
what I'm
like
saying.
that.
Like, what if it was like it too because Carl Urban is 51 and Ryan Reynolds is I think
Slightly younger.
he's only 5 years younger. So it'd almost be like almost kind of in like they could be the middle ground between Ryan Gosling and
Yeah, I mean they both fit the archetypes of those two characters.
because I was thinking I was like
pretty much.
and if you really wanted to you could like gray Carl Urban's hair.
See, the reason I don't like that is I don't really like Ryan Reynolds that much.
Yeah, well I was just trying to find like someone that would play like this
I mean, fair.
March role and I think Ryan Reynolds if in an alternate universe Ryan Reynolds is
What about
March.
Sam Neill?
Ooh.
Now, who
As-
would pair with Sam Neill? Would we pair with Sam?
I
Neill?
don't- I don't
Sam
know.
Neill.
I think you can keep Gosling as is. I think it's the Russell Crowe
Yeah.
that we can mix and match.
Judith could have been Charlize Theron
Oh yeah, I actually yeah. What if we do
because
the,
she's a blonde woman.
what
That's
if we
only
do the
reason.
stunt
Gal
cast?
Gadot as
No,
No.
that's nothing.
What if we do the stunt? What if we do the stunt casting of Andy McDowell as Judith?
Okay.
Like,
I like it.
yeah, it's Amelia's mom, and it's like, oh, okay, Andy McDowell's in here. It's kind of like that '90s, '80s, like
They should just have more people just playing someone's parent when they just are their parent.
yeah.
Just like
throw
If
how,
they're
that
both
baby.
actors, might
Just
as
like how
well.
the Riddler is actually Steven Spielberg's dad.
What?
Paul Dano is Steven Spielberg's dad.
Oh,
I blanked on his name.
Oh,
In the movie,
I was like, yeah, in the Fablemans, yeah,
Yeah.
all right,
God
all
damn.
right. Moving on.
Next award.
All right,
next
all right.
award.
I just wanted to throw that past you because I think Ryan, in an alternate universe, Ryan Reynolds is March.
I think
Can
as
we-
well.
So
Can we not do some of these for every movie?
no, we're doing Muppet Mayhem.
Okay, well, I think exactly the person that we would replace is John Boy as Muppet. I think there's one
yeah,
answer.
I like
and
that.
I think it's John Boy.
I was.
No, I think this person would be funnier as a Muppet.
I feel like you don't like this.
I don't like the Muppets.
Well, it's not about that.
it's-
It's about the visual image of having everyone else act the same, but just one of them
One
is a Muppet.
It's so good.
We are transported to the alternate world where one of them is a Muppet.
Well,
we know what it originally
I
looks
think
like.
any of them as a Muppet would be funny individually. So
Like,
what works
what's
the
the
best?
point?
What
I
works
think
the
John
best?
Boy
I think
is the
John Boy
best.
would be kind of funny. What if we had
Ryan
like
Gosling's character as a Muppet would kind of work because he's always screaming.
Yeah.
he does like the
What if he was
"Ah!"
Beaker?
He like starts.
I think if we replaced it with Beaker, that'd be good.
Exactly. There
He
you go.
starts waving his arms all over the place like normal. What if we did a bit role character like Kid on Bike as a Muppet, just randomly like here he is.
Nah, I think it's funnier if it's
I-
John Boy
I
because
don't
he's just
know.
supposed to be this
I don't
murderer and just walked in and is like, "Hello, Kermit the Murderer Frog here,
Nurse Holly, just like
Nurse Holly.
Holly's bigger than
I'm
him,
going
but
to have
still
to
like
kill you
Yeah.
now." Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Bang! He shoots Amelia.
Fuck Mary Quill. Fuck Mary
Quill.
Quill.
Star. That's
Star.
Starler.
Fuck any of those porn actresses. Marry
Any of
Russell
those porn
Crowe.
actresses.
Yeah.
Kill John Boy.
Yeah, kill John Boy. Marry Russell
All right,
Crowe. Russell Crowe
done.
needs it.
I mean,
Crowe does.
What other answer is there?
Best movie ever. Worst movie ever.
Oh yeah, I'd say this is on
Best movie ever.
What
this
does
is
that
on the side of
mean?
best
There's only
movie.
two extremes on the internet. Things
Oh.
are only the best or the worst.
Well,
I think
it's
this
closer
is the
to best than worst.
It's closer
Yeah.
to the best.
You would we didn't do that for Speed Racer, but I know you would give Speed Racer a
Yes.
worst
The
movie
worst.
ever.
Yeah. Sorry.
I would probably. How about this? I'd fuck March. Marry.
This movie.
Marry
has
Amelia.
Graham hit it on the head.
Yeah,
The-
fuck any of the porn actresses.
Yeah.
Marry any of the porn actors.
No, marry Russell
Oh,
Crowe's
marry Ru-
character because he needs it.
and kill John Boy.
Yeah.
I like that actually. Yeah, okay. Lego set setting. I think we can all agree.
I like Car Show.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say car show.
Ooh.
I was gonna say the '70s porn party. I think that'd be a fun set.
Oh, I think the LA Car Show. Like
the
if you had
house-
the spinning or like at least the main floor where they had the spinning car and the pool.
I
You
think.
got a little Richard
Ooh.
Nixon sticker in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's in the pool.
Yeah,
I like that. I like
Nixon
that.
minifigure.
I think the house with Misty Mountain's car through it would be good.
Yeah, yeah, that also be good.
It's just half a set.
Yep.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Just give me 2 minifigures of the March and Healy.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's all I
That'd
want.
be great.
Matinee or midnight movie. I think this is a good midnight movie.
Midnight movie.
This is a very
Sure.
good. Like,
I'm very
yeah.
excited to hear what
like-
you guys the drink of choices this is because I have mine.
oh, double feature picture show.
Picture.
No.
Ooh,
Starsky and
double
Hutch.
feature with Star
double
Trek.
feature.
Starsky and Hutch.
Hutch would be good. I think. What if
Central
this
Intelligence.
No.
is,
Central Intelligence.
R.I.P.D. The list
No,
goes on.
No, no,
it's
no, no.
so bad.
The list goes on.
What if you were
Free
to
guy.
do? What if you were to do like an old, like a movie from the '70s?
A Western.
The French Connection.
The French Connection.
I mean, the director
you have
just
to,
passed away, so
Yeah,
that's also a crime
Rip
movie.
William Friedkin.
China-
Did you hear any of the
Chinatown.
stories about him on the set of that counterfeiting movie with Willem Dafoe?
No, what?
So there was a movie that he did with Willem Dafoe where it was about a counterfeiter, and they brought in people to actually like they brought in a professional counterfeiter to like make the money. This was like in the 70s when you could just do this kind of shit. And so afterwards, most of it was burned, so they say. But after a while, Willem Dafoe admitted that he just spent a shit ton of the fake money.
No, wait.
Yep.
William
Okay.
Friedkin directed this movie.
Willem Dafoe was in it, stars in it.
If you had a bunch of professionally
fuck?
made counterfeit money,
Yeah,
with
Willem Dafoe
Oh,
was
to
flying
live in
around.
Yeah.
to live and die in L.A.
Yep.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yep.
That is
They
really
never
funny.
show it on screen, but Willem Dafoe was taught how to make proper counterfeit money.
That is so
Wow.
funny.
And then he spent it. They
Okay,
made
so
like
how
$1
about
million.
this? How about
I
this?
can't even blame him.
What about
I would
this?
do it.
To get like
so
a
I looked
sandwich
up.
or something, you know,
Oh,
like
I'd
who
just,
cares?
oh, I'd just go on a fucking rager at bars.
So I looked up buddy cop movies. I think you could do this with Kiss Bang Bang, which is the other Shane Black
Mhm.
movie. Lethal Weapon,
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Yeah.
because it's written by Shane Black as well. Lethal Weapon is written by Shane Black.
I did not know that.
So, but I think
Maybe
40
it's one of those situations where you want a completely different movie.
Men in Black 3.
Yeah. Men in Black 3.
Men in Black 3 fucking rules. It has no
yeah,
reason
Men in
to
Black
be as
3
good
is
as it-
pretty good.
You know how like
it is.
you know how like the upcoming Saw Patrol.
Oh, here we
thing
go.
is happening?
Actually,
No, Saw
they
Patrol
did make a
sucks.
buddy cop movie with Muppets. It's called The Happy Time Murders.
There we go. We got it.
I
I know it's already starts
but
getting
I think
like a serious buddy cop movie where it's like a serious like
no, it's a
not
comedy. It's a
funny.
comedy.
No, but like as a pairing.
Yeah.
well, they're both comedies.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying you like
I'm
in
fucking with you.
after The Nice Guys you watch like a serious one.
Yeah.
What did you just play?
Nothing.
This is a metabolism.
I accidentally clicked on a trailer.
All right.
But how about this? It came out the same year, and it's another buddy cop movie. What if you paired this with Zootopia?
Two?
No, like
just
Zootopia.
Zootopia.
Oh, Zootopia. I was thinking of Zoolander 2.
no. What?
No.
Zoolander
No.
2 also came out this year.
Oh,
in
really?
2016.
Yeah, but
that
like
long ago?
Yeah.
pair this up with Zootopia.
Yeah, just because there's a Breaking Bad reference in that.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah. We gotta call Jesse.
I
Alright.
think my pick would though be
Jesse Pickman.
Pikmin. I think my pick would have to go though like Kiss Bang Bang.
I think I'm gonna go Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah, that was mine too.
Okay. Would this film be better under the influence?
Absolutely. You're gonna match
think it would.
Marsh drink for drink, and you're gonna be doing old fashions.
Yeah, I think this.
I like
movie
that
is for
idea.
that-
I like
for
that
kind
Or
idea.
of
either
thing.
whiskey on ice.
This is one of those movies that I feel like in about 10 years it's going to have like a more like almost a or maybe
Renaissance?
Yeah, it's going to have like a little bit of a
What,
renaissance.
has that happened already? Or
I
is
think it. I
not
think it. I
happened
think
yet?
it is happening because of
It might be.
Barbie was like, "Hey, can we get more Ryan Gosling goofball movies?" And it's like,
There is one.
do
yeah.
it's like Nice Guys comes up,
But
and
I
just
feel
goes
like it's going to be in the,
"My
like the
time to
next
shine."
I feel like it's not quite there
I don't
yet.
think it's there yet. I think it's coming soon.
I
Though.
think it's coming soon. I think
it being on Netflix
coming soon to a
helps, for
Twitter.com
sure.
Yeah.
near you.
A lot
Like,
of
I
people are
think-
probably watching it for the first time.
Well, they're too busy watching
Well,
Red Notice. Once they're done watching Red Notice, they'll watch The Nice Guys.
no.
I think I will say this. I think like after
Trevor's watching Red Notice right now on his phone.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that you can tell because I'm
Red Notice
sad.
is red.
You're sad that Red Notice is about to end.
No, that's not why.
No.
You're twisting
Hey,
my words.
don't worry. Red Notice 2 is in the works.
Oh my god.
Are you
is
kidding?
It serious? Are you?
It is.
Oh my god. Why? Oh my. They have that in Heart of Stone.
Isn't that like a pseudo buddy cop
It's-
movie?
Kind
of.
I don't know.
Kind
We
of.
don't have to worry
It's
about Red
weird.
Notice.
Yeah, we don't have to. I think we might need to do Red Notice.
Fuck.
No,
because we
Not a
talked about
chance.
it so much.
it's not a good thing.
It's no Red Notice will be like
I would-
our. It'll be our white whale. We'll never do it.
Yeah.
Nice Guys definitely better.
Wow, you're just
with
like
friends.
you really want to like get out of here.
What?
Dude,
we,
well,
we
it's
get
almost
we get so
midnight.
sidetracked.
I know, it's
We
fine,
get
it's fine.
sidetracked here. And
I know.
Better
Okay.
with friends, definitely.
I think.
What
well,
do you guys think your cocktails of choice for this movie would be? I'm going with an
I
old
don't.
fashioned.
I don't drink,
Oh.
so I don't know.
I would
You
say.
can always start.
I could always start. Yeah,
It's that great
I
gag
would-
from UHF. You don't drink. I've been meaning to.
I've been meaning to.
I think I'd probably do the Healy where he's at the end just drinking a
A
bottle of
just
Captain Morgan.
Morgan spiced
Just a
rum.
single, like just a bottle of Captain Morgan.
Fucking disgusting.
But I will say when we say
This
when we
feels
talk
like a
about
rum and coke movie to me. I don't know.
Fuck yeah.
That sounds right.
It's definitely a sweet kind of cocktail.
Yeah, it's definitely like you have to have the sweet, but also the hard, and like kind of where the two
Whiskey
characters are.
sours would also be
Whiskey
good.
sours, yeah. Well,
Just
what I was
feels
gonna
like
say
it,
with the
you
better
know?
under the influence or the with friends, I think that this in like when it comes to
This
like
is
10
definitely
years,
a weed movie.
it definitely is. But I feel like if you're watching it with friends, I feel like in about like say 3 years is its 10-year anniversary. Around its 10-year anniversary, I could feel like someone making a like
Nice Guys cocktail.
a drinking game of this movie because there's so many like
Yeah, you could take a drink every time Ryan Gosling yelps.
yeah, or like
Every
take
time
a
they-
sip, take a drink.
Every time they say and stuff.
Yep.
yeah, finish a drink.
Jesus
Finish
Christ.
your drink.
Every time Jesus Christ is mentioned.
Finish your drink when Hitler is mentioned.
Yep.
Like,
Oh
you
god,
know,
we'd kill people.
yeah. So I think like that would be really fun to do like a nice guys drinking game.
For sure.
So
Take a drink of water every time they say porn.
just
Yeah,
sober.
yeah.
You'd sober up just right, like
gotta.
really quickly. One Night Stand or Comeback Kid. I think
Comeback Kid.
Yeah, it's a Comeback.
Yeah,
Kid.
it's rewatchable.
It's so rewatchable.
I mean, this is the fourth time I've watched it, so
Yeah.
it's been a comeback kid for
I
me.
will say that maybe the third act kind of shootout hotel sequence, like
it's
after
whatever.
watching it like this movie like 3 or 4 times, I'd say that part is like the one part I get kind of like checked out. at.
Okay. It is definitely the like I think that's the reason why is because it's basically bits. It's like very moments.
It's bits
Like-
in one place, so it feels like the scene isn't ending or something. or,
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
It's like the bits and then like there it's like kind of this very long like scene.
Because they end up it's probably like 20 minutes or something or more.
I think it's like 15. It's
It's
like
like-
20 or 15 minutes, yeah.
It feels a little bit longer than it is,
Yeah,
I guess.
it definitely
Especially after you've watched it a couple times.
definitely. But last one, rating out of 10, what would you give it?
It's a solid like
7.5 out of 10.
I'd say like 7.5 to 8 range, somewhere in there.
I'd
It's an
say
above
I'd
average
say-
comedy.
I'd say
Very much.
I'd go ahead and say 8
I'd say 8 as
because
well.
it's hard to make comedies, and I think this is genuinely a good one.
This is a
I
very
think
good.
it's the best thing Shane Black has done.
Have you ever seen Kiss Kiss Bang Bang?
Well,
Have
okay,
you seen Iron
Have
Man
you
haven't
seen?
seen
Yeah, I was
that.
just gonna say, have you seen Iron Man 3? That movie is
It's
unhinged. Honestly,
better
I
than
love
Iron Man 3
I
easily.
love
Iron Man 3 is. You know what? Yeah, all
I
the stuff
don't
with the
like
kid does
Iron
kind
Man
of
3.
suck with Iron Man 3.
I
It
don't
kind of
that
does,
weird
but
town in Kentucky.
like it also is really funny.
Yeah.
Like so. Yeah, I'd say it's an 8 out of 10.
solid
Better than
8.
Secret Invasion.
Anything's better than
Well,
Secret
it
Invasion.
clears
It
that
passes
bar.
the Bechdel test.
This?
Yeah, 2 women talk with Haley and the other woman.
That's great.
Oh yeah.
I'm s-
So far, the only movie that has not passed the Bechdel test is
Is
the
the-
movie you have brought, further proving that Trevor is sexist.
I
We're
will
just-
not take this
we're
kind of
ru-
slander.
we're ruining Trevor's
Yep.
reputation on this episode, but
I don't. Jeez.
but
I don't even know what to say.
well, you
That's
can
just
reverse.
rude.
You can reverse this pick because guess what, Trevor? It's your pick. So what are you gonna be?
Oh,
picking
I
next?
forgot that I was missing. Well, I say around November we should do a little movie called JFK, just so we can cross over into conspiracy territory. a little
on,
bit.
11, on November 23rd in Dallas, live from Dallas.
Live from. I'm not
live
going
from
not
Dallas.
going that far, but
Live
a
from-
relax and rewind live
from
from
Dallas.
no.
Released on the 23rd of November.
Here, you want me? I'm gonna pull up your watch list on Letterboxd and I'll shuffle it.
my
If
watch.
I'll
you
give you-
guys would have me back, I will totally make you guys watch Sex in the City.
No.
too.
Not yet.
That's
no.
why we're not having you back.
That's yeah. You get 3 and you're out.
Yep, never gonna be here.
You're never
again.
gonna come back.
Not for that movie. That's for sure.
So Trevor,
just
you
like
have
that, season
116
2.
film. You have 116 films on your watch list.
Fucking nerds.
I am going to shuffle and I'm gonna give you the top 3.
No, I was never planning to actually watch those.
No. Fuck.
All my feminist literature books that I just put on there for women. No, I don't mean to watch
Okay,
them.
shuffle.
Oh,
So the top
what is
3.
with the slander?
You ready for the
Graham?
top 3?
Jeez.
You ready for the top
You're
3
being
though?
mean.
Oh, it's all
You're
in the
you're
law.
like Janet right
So
now.
how about this? How about this? Your top 3 are RoboCop, 7, and The Graduate.
Ooh.
Or we can also throw in at the very or at like what is this?
No,
like
let's keep him a podium. Let's keep it a podium.
RoboCop is also about Detroit.
it is. But do you want to choose one of those, or do you want me to shuffle again? I could shuffle again.
7's an interesting choice.
I've not seen 7.
I know someone who likes 7. Yeah.
I have no idea what 7 is. I first thought it was 7 Samurai. Or
It is
7
it's-
Samurai would be a random one, but also cool.
That
or
is
7
long.
Ronin.
That is long though. 7 Samurai is like 3.5 hours.
fucking Kurosawa. What were you
Yeah.
thinking?
7 is like kind of a perfect like 2-hour movie, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
it's a-
Sex and the City 2 is almost 2.5 hours.
I know. That's why we're never doing.
We will. Listen, man.
We're not doing that
Kim
one.
Cattrall.
Stop.
Okay,
Kim
hold on.
Cattrall comes
Here.
back to the
How about-
series at the
how
end.
about
of
this?
No,
like
I
that
refuse.
How about
season
this?
two.
Actually, I accidentally hit refresh and it gave me 3 new ones.
Yeah.
Jackie, bringing in that JFK. I don't even know how that new. But it's
Natalie-
about it's about
Natalie
Jackie
Portman.
Kennedy. It's Natalie
She's a great
Portman. I
actress.
actually really enjoy that movie. It's a
I
Oh.
have not heard of it.
Oh, I've never seen Black Swan either, so.
so these are the top 3.
Isn't that the one about the lesbian dancers?
it's about-
it's
That's
about
Swan
the
Lake.
dancer. Yeah, it's Black Swan is
well,
about Swan Lake. Get it?
It's Natalie Portman.
Natalie
in it.
Portman. Yeah, but it's
Fuck. All I remember from Black Swan is that at the DIA one year they had Quake and Black Swan mixed together. It was called Black Quake.
what?
Yeah.
That's so
no,
weird.
Swan Quake.
Oh
It was
my
just
God.
a playable level of Quake 2,
Sure.
but with Black Swan.
Why not?
That's
Why
so
not?
funny.
Why not?
But Jackie, The Godfather, and Perfect Blue is the 3.
The Godfather is one that I really need to watch.
I need to see it too.
so
But
maybe The Godfather.
episode 4 is The Godfather.
Is that we're rolling with it?
I mean, you get to choose.
It's your guy. I'm
Ooh.
not coming back next week, so it's up to
I mean, you
two.
could come back.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I've
Yeah,
never seen
who-
The Godfather.
We have to think, who would we get back for a guest?
I don't know.
I don't know. Who would you get back for a guest?
Would you want to do The Godfather, Graham, or
I've
is
never
that
seen The Godfather.
or,
You know,
or
I've
would you
never
refuse?
seen
Ooh.
No,
Would
I'd
you
watch The
refuse?
Godfather, but
How?
maybe
Okay,
I'll
I'm
be
just
Peter
gonna
Griffin.
pull it. I am pulling this up.
I
Just
feel like
because
with The Godfather, you have to like watch part 2 and 3, right? I feel like you have to.
you'd have
the
to. But
the audience.
how about this?
didn't.
How about this? I refreshed it again.
My
Out of-
watch list.
Yep. And it has The Fabelmans, RoboCop again,
RoboCop again.
and Baby Driver.
Ooh.
I don't
I'm
know.
just giving
wait,
you.
fuck.
Baby
Kevin
Driver
Spacey.
is on my
Yeah.
list, but like I don't want to watch it.
Oh my god,
It's really
Space.
funny.
Baby Driver does fucking rule though.
it does.
There's something about it I just don't want
It's
to
Kevin
watch it.
Spacey.
Yeah, that's like the.
I
yikes.
mean, well, yeah, Kevin Spacey's in it, but
Besides that, it's really good. It's mostly just Kevin Spacey that ruins it.
yeah.
Fuck.
we-
Speaking of,
you should just cut some of this until I like have a definitive answer.
No.
No,
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Ooh,
I've
the
seen
anime's
that.
coming
I've
out
seen that a
soon.
lot.
is.
I've seen that too many times.
We could do Jaws.
just Jaws.
I've seen Jaws too many times lately, for some reason.
We could do AI.
AI rules. I love.
I've never
AI.
seen it. AI.
It's
Dude,
there's
AI
there's a lot
rules.
to talk about with just the production and
Love
history of
AI.
that movie.
We're giving. But
I'm
this is
feeling-
Trevor. This is Trevor's
Yeah.
pick
Why is it decided it was my pick? It's a
because
lot of
you
pressure.
because it circled back.
yeah, we've done 3.
So it's
Do
you,
want-
me,
should
then
I could go back to the sci-fi horror well.
I mean,
You
I've got
could,
Sex and the
'cause,
City
like,
2 locked and
Alien-
loaded in
No,
the barrel
you're
right
not.
now. We
You're
can
not.
just take the shot right
no
now.
We could talk about Alien,
Alien.
my favorite movie, or second favorite.
Second. You're just doing your favorite
movie.
movies.
12 Monkeys.
You're just doing
12
your favorite.
right, no.
movies.
Yeah, it's top 4.
Ooh, 12 Angry Men.
12 Angry.
Ooh.
No,
I like that one.
good movie, I guess.
Yeah.
That one doesn't pass the Bechdel test, Graham.
Well, no, it doesn't.
No, it
Oh, that yeah. Oh,
Therefore-
that'd be perfect for a Trevor pick.
How did you turn that around on me, Graham?
because you set it up and just rebound.
just immediately. That's so good.
I'm being bullied.
on your own podcast.
You know what, Graham? You're not coming back as a guest. but
Dang, I'm the
you
new
just ruined it.
It's so good. What
Do
do
you
you
have
think?
Do we have enough fans to have them vote? Probably not.
No.
No.
Dang.
This is a new show, Trevor.
No.
We're doing the 3rd episode.
Um,
I'm just trying to think of just stuff you could talk about. The original G.I. Joe from like 2008. Other
Absolutely
Hasbro's
not.
other failed movies.
hang on.
7 is a... Ooh. RoboCop has showed up 4 times already.
What is it about Maybe
Maybe
God
it's
just
saying
wants us
something.
to watch RoboCop, so we should just choose.
Literally
RoboCop.
showed up again when I refreshed.
I think there's a sign.
That's a sign. We were watching RoboCop.
Guess what
I
just
think.
showed up though? 7 Samurai.
Ooh.
It is on my
number 1.
list, but
Well, we can just
Oh
watch
my
Magnificent
God.
Seven.
we,
It's the
we
same
can
thing.
do RoboCop. How about that?
RoboCop.
Robert Cop.
Yeah, Robert Cop.
Okay.
No, it's
RoboCop.
RoboCop.
So where can
He's
we
a robot?
How about this? Where can we watch RoboCop? Is the
Probably
question.
nowhere.
Hold on. No,
It's on YouTube to rent it.
it is on Amazon Prime.
Ooh.
So if you have Amazon
Is
Prime,
it free to watch on Amazon Prime?
Yes, it's on Amazon Prime
Oh,
Video.
okay,
We would
well,
have
that-
said you would have had to pay for it.
Well, that's where I'm gonna watch
It's
it then.
on Prime. So this was nominated. RoboCop was nominated for 2 Oscars. So
That's crazy. dude.
I'm
we
gonna
can
guess
get
visual effects, duh.
definitely. So
Really?
I'm
I'm thinking of one
Maybe.
shot in particular that's not good effects.
yeah, we'll talk about it. Well, we'll talk about it if you
The
choose.
stop motion.
You gonna choose RoboCop?
Yeah, I'm choosing RoboCop.
All
Lock it
right.
in.
So next
lock
next
it, lock and
episode-
load it in.
All
Detroit
right,
returns.
next Detroit comes back.
I'll eject.
Detroit cinema.
I'll eject the shell that held Sex in the City 2, and I'll put that in my pocket for a second.
Okay, okay, thank you.
All right, so you can
we
go
live
watch.
to fight another day.
You can go watch RoboCop on Amazon Prime Video. We'll be talking about that next week. You can follow the channel this podcast on YouTube at. Gosh,
The fine
You
cut.
can't get it out. You can't get it out.
no. You can find this podcast on YouTube at After the Credits
Oh, fuck.
YouTube channel.
I messed it
Yeah,
up.
that's the other show. You can listen to me and Trevor on the Fine Cut. That's also there. But you can also listen to this podcast on Spotify. From Relax and Rewind.
Yeah, feel free to listen to me and Sean on the Fine Cut where I
Yeah,
can't be bullied by Graham.
You'll be bullied in spirit.
Yeah. You can follow me on Letterboxd at _filmworker_.
Trevzilla on Letterboxd.
I'm not giving out any of my social media.
Graham's staying.
He's staying.
I don't
didn't
blame
you
you.
say?
I
Did
don't
you
blame
say
you.
you were in the walls of the listener?
Yeah,
Last
you can,
time.
yeah. You can, and as always, you can find me inside your walls.
All right. Yeah. Watch RoboCop and listen to us next week when we talk about it. So yeah. Thanks for listening and
Thanks,
Birds aren't
thanks
real.
for listening to us. Yeah,
Birds
just
aren't
remember,
real.
birds are not real. Yeah.
all right, guys. Bye.
Bye.